Welcome, adventurers. Welcome to the world of Dungeon in a Box.
I'm getting it all fit in there.
I will be your dungeon master for this afternoon.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. I got knocked that off. But hey guys, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'm David Crennan. I am the founder, creator of Dungeon in a Box, and I will be the DM for tonight with these amazing people here. We're going to be playing through the first adventure of this awesome subscription box product.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Cool. So this is, as it sounds like, it's a whole dungeon. It's a adventure in a box. It's like your monthly dungeon crawl in a box. It's got everything you need to play through an adventure, which you'll see. It's got the maps, it's got the minis, it's got the adventure book, it's got all sorts of stuff. We're going to see it all tonight here. Lots of good stuff. As I said, I'm David. But before we start playing, do you guys want to briefly say just who you are and then just like name and class of your character?
Okay, sure.
And we'll start with, why not Heather?
Hi. I'm Heather Wood. Today, I play Tristan Azalander, who is a human sorcerer. We say anything? We were supposed to say.
I think that's good. Human sorcerer. We'll get into it as we play.
Yeah.
I'm Andrew. I'm going to be playing Jack Holiday, who is a halfling bard.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Terry Gamble. I will be playing Samo Oyam. I am a barbarian orc.
Hey guys, I'm Daniel. I'm going to be playing Pragma Ornis. I'm a high elf warlock. And that's all you get. For now.
So mysterious.
I'm David Crennan. We're going to get right into it here. I should mention at the top that we are doing a giveaway today on the stream.
What?
So you can, would you like to receive Dungeon in a Box for free?
Yes.
You can learn more about the product, by the way, on the website, dungeoninabox.com. Makes sense. But we're going to do a giveaway. It's raffle style. So it's basically anyone who contributes to the stream, who tips on the stream. If you guys don't know how to do that, !tips tells you all about that, just in chat, or one of our awesome mods in chat will tell you how to do it. But basically, every $1 you contribute buys one ticket, and then at the end of the stream, at about $3.50, we'll go ahead and see who wins. So somebody's going to be getting a free box. You'll see all the cool stuff you get in it.
I'm so excited for whoever wins already.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very excited for you. This is awesome.
That is really cool.
Let's get excited. So
yeah.
we begin, my friends. Thank you for joining me. Jack, Tristan, Pragma, and Samo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here in the Greenwald. I'm not sure if we've got a larger view of the map we can throw up or not, but this is the realm. This is the world map, which you get in the first box as well, and all the adventures in this adventure arc take place here. The name of this adventure arc is called Secrets of the Greenwald, as we travel around and uncover various secrets and the unusual places and all the kind of machinations that take place here, which your characters are going to be thrown into shortly. So this is box number 1 in the adventure arc. Each box after this kind of develops the adventure further, but it's not required to play them as part of the arc. You can just play them by themselves. They're kind of standalone. You can also just use the minis and maps and stuff for your own world. But for this purpose, I'm going to be throwing you guys right into the adventure. So,
Yes.
Awesome.
if I may, please allow me to part the veil of reality. We're not sitting at this, I mean, this is pretty easy here, I have to say. We close our eyes and the world vanishes around us, and we reopen them. We're standing on the verge of a leafy and verdant forest on the outskirts of a town simply known as Mara, a once great town, now fallen on hard times, suffering from the depredations of monsters which come ravening out of the forests, from the greed and small-mindedness of men and elves and the other civilized races.
Topical.
It's a story as old as time. And you guys, for various reasons, have decided to respond to this posting which you found around town. Pass this out. Yeah. So go ahead and take a look at this. We'll go ahead and read through it as well for you guys at home. But this posting has drawn you all this early morning to the Hero's Gate on the western edge of the town of Mara, where a caravan is about to form. That's a handout, by the way, that is part of the. There's digital content, ongoing digital content that gets sent to all the subscribers. Handouts that you can use at your table, additional rules and stuff like that don't fit in the adventure book. Cool.
Handouts are my favorite thing whenever I'm DMing a game, just simply because it just kills just a little bit of time so I can make sure that I can prepare everything right before. Just like, yeah, read this. Okay. Yeah.
This is also brilliant. We're getting gold pieces if we do this right.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna use a movie. Who's doing the voiceover? Conveniently reading. I'm gonna say you.
He's probably the best reader.
As we pan down into the city of Mara, we pan down past the Hero's Gate, which is this massive. There's the huge wall that surrounds the town, and then there's this gate 30 feet wide enough for 3 wagons to go through abreast, and over the top of this arch is this gorgeously carved tableau of famous heroes from previous ages in battle with this massive dragon, a ferocious dragonborn knight, and some sort of like beast man, and all these like the heroes of the age. And we keep panning down to this where it's tacked on the gate as a hand reaches up and tears it off and reads it out loud for the benefit of the audience.
All right, so what are you looking for a voice here? It's like
your character's voice.
My character?
Yeah, just naturally in character you've decided.
So I read this aloud for my orcish companion. Not assuming, just saying, make your life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
You don't want to strain the talent in any way. Announcement to all able-bodied swordsmen, sells spells, and assorted mercenaries. Caravan guards wanted. 20-day journey, traveling west along the old trade road to the great city of Greyhaven. Payment of 25 gold pieces per guard upon successful delivery of the caravan to the gates of Greyhaven. Must provide own gear and provisions. We got that. Interested parties, that would be me and my companions, report to the Hero's Gate at dawn. Oh, that's early though.
And who is Dawn?
Says a voice calling out to you. So that's the two of you standing there at the Hero's Gate. What do we see, by the way, as our camera moves from the piece of paper you've read and pans over to you?
It pans the piece of paper, and then when it's pulled off, it like goes down several feet to like a 3'4" halfling. Who is looks in his early middle age with a generous paunch, with just really nice like fabrics draped all over him.
Wow.
And perhaps even a little like pipe protruding out the side of his mouth.
Ooh,
slick back hair, like borderline villainous goatee.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they would see.
And standing what? Immediately next to?
Standing at 6'8", right next to said tiny halfling is Samo.
And what does Samo look like? Wearing clothes?
Oh, well, yeah, mostly. I got my cape because it's good for the reveal, later on. Because I'm not only an orc, I'm also a model.
So a cape. Is it a black cape like what we see one now?
Very similar.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I have no idea. I was like, where is it? And you have arrows at it. Thanks, Dawson. I was like, I don't know what camera I'm looking at. So fancy. You guys upgraded this place since I was here last. Oh, yeah.
Stay in character.
Oh, sorry. Hi. Yes, so I'm 6'8", and I am a big dude next to a little person, little halfling person.
Okay, so we got 6'8".
Yeah.
Orc.
Yeah, I'm big.
That's big.
I'm
Gotcha.
a big guy. I used to be a gladiator.
Dressed in a and there's
Just
a massive
in a cape,
cloak.
Big
cape.
cloak, like the biggest cloak you ever did see.
Okay.
And I just got on some nice trousers.
Weapon visible?
I can pull it out.
Okay, so
but it's attached to my side.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I have a pouch, of coins and assorted items, including a bottle of some oil from.
Yes, my companion and I work together to sell the most miraculous oil you've ever seen on your travels within the Green Wall. Indeed, it is Jack Holiday's cure-all and pectoral muscle oil.
Who are you explaining that to of these two who just showed up?
I'm explaining it to any other like adventurers that might have shown up at
so
the
you're explaining it to
gate.
this guy here.
So is this the first time we're meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Alright.
I've seen you around. I've
Okay.
seen you.
May I interest you, perhaps? Do you have any ails that need curing, or perhaps muscles that need oiling?
I don't actually, but
You don't need oil?
I might though. I have a relative who's quite sick, and I'm curious about this oil that you're selling. I think this is quite fascinating stuff.
So you have a relative who's indeed ill.
Yeah.
That would need a cure-all.
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to need you to sign a quick waiver before you purchase the oil. Actually, after you purchase the oil.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
yeah.
Pragma, Samo, and Jack are all talking. Would Tristan be present at the gate at this moment? Are you late to the gate, or are you there already?
I feel like
could sleep in.
It's a little past dawn already.
I'm rolling in. It's dawn. It's very early.
So you guys see this figure approaching the gate.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi.
What do they see as you approach? What does Tristan look like?
See, tall human on the thin side, maybe 5'11", 6 foot, but probably 140 pounds soaking wet.
Okay.
A lot of small people.
Dressed nicely?
Dressed nicely, yeah. Actually, dressed nicely with the layers and stuff like that.
Like
and,
an aristocrat?
yeah, has a bit of aristocratic bearing. Has probably like gray eyes that has maybe a little guy liner around them to emphasize.
I got gray skin.
Oh, fabulous! Long black hair.
Okay, long black hair.
Very just like coming up and like, good morning.
Yeah, but friendly enough to say.
Yeah, like not like attitude towards these guys, but a little bit like a little more like.
Eyes still closed.
Yeah, just kind of like.
You guys hear a voice. Hello? Anyone? Is anyone there?
Hi, a bunch of us are here actually.
And this paunchy, bald dwarf comes stumping his way around the corner. He's got like a little nub of charcoal stick behind his ear and a whole bundle of papers and everything like that. Anyone? God damn it, no guards again.
Oh, I mean, I think we'll do it, right? That's why we're here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, normally I don't get up in the morning for anything less than 30 gold pieces, but I've made an exception for you.
He just looks.
I don't
You're the guards, okay? I'll take
Yes.
you. That's fine.
No.
That's fine.
No, him.
Okay, so 25 gold pieces.
No, him too.
I negotiate.
You're a joint package.
Yes, think of
Yeah.
this fine orc as my client. I negotiate any kind of
Client?
transaction. So yes, just go with it. We'll get us an extra 25 gold pieces for me.
You're like whispering to the
All right,
bee
25 gold pieces.
If we're being generous, it's the need.
You're
yeah.
worth about. You're worth about. Okay, two together, you guys like a guy and a half, so that's fine. Okay, 25 gold pieces. All right, the two of you, come on.
Excuse me, I'm here for. Oh, I know you. Good
I've
hi.
seen you. Oh, yeah, hi, how are you
Hi,
going?
good, so good.
Okay.
We'd like a job. I can do the job here, and I like turn around and I like shoot a fireball out of my hand, like first thing
And what do you shoot it at?
at a tree, in a
Okay.
nearby tree. I think I'm qualified for the job,
Spellcaster, okay.
as my
Spellcaster.
friend is over here.
Yeah, I also can cast spells and stuff.
He's very good.
I have a very, because we didn't get into Mr. Rogers type persona and feel to me. I'm an older gentleman who's
What are
very
you
tall.
dressed in robes and stuff like that?
Not robes, but just kind of like casual look, but I have my wand and some like alchemist supplies.
Don't let his unassuming.
But I have red skin, yellow eyes, and blue hair, so I look kind of
Red skin,
terrifying.
Yellow eyes and blue hair.
And so as I'm talking to this person, I'm just like, hi, yeah, no, I would love to join. I don't even really care about the gold pieces. I just need to get to Greyhaven to
He does
help
care.
somebody.
Nope. I'm sorry, no.
He's not buying it. He's not buying it. He's not buying it. He's
Exactly.
Not buying
I don't truck with spellcasters.
it. Get it together.
Too weak. They can't handle it. I'm sorry, just you two.
No,
Come on,
Sir, may I have a moment just to speak? I didn't catch your name, by the way.
I'm your employer. If you want to take this job, you can call me Mr. Goldblood if you like. I'm the caravan master. It's my job. Dolores is the first name.
Dolores Goldblum.
Dolores Goldblood.
Dolores Goldblood, what a charming
Mr.
moniker.
Goldblood, it's my job to get all 8 wagons in this caravan to Greyhaven
Oh yeah, I can help out with
intact. I'm sure you think you can,
Mr.
but
Goldblood,
you're
one
too
second.
erratic. We
Just-
had a chaos mage on the last.
Oh,
they
no,
persuaded me to
no.
take it.
No, we never do that.
I can help.
Never again.
Oh, chaos. is-
Oh, totally.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys are trying to persuade him of something. That sounds like a skill check.
Yes,
No
I
one's
would-
chaotic.
I would love to roll some persuasion if possible.
They're the ones who have to persuade him. You can help these guys.
But you told me I don't count as half a person.
I didn't say that directly. I said together you guys are a person and a half. You're making an assumption.
Yes, but you see, my companion here can solve any problem with violence, and these two fine gentlemen, I'm sure, could incinerate anyone that would threaten the caravan. However, wouldn't you rather...
Including the caravan itself.
Wouldn't you rather parlay? Wouldn't you perhaps even turn a potential enemy into someone who would purchase supplies from said caravan, perhaps make a hefty profit?
That's a good question. You do you have your snake
I was-
oil with you? Your
Yes.
snake oil?
Of course I do.
How much is it? Do you have your own wagon that transports this, or are you
have to
guys
have,
just
like, a cart,
is
Or do I have a
Samo
backpack?
schlepping like?
I mean, I think it would be better if you had like a backpack that's almost like, and like maybe like a
Sherpa
weird,
pack?
almost like it's almost like one of those like beer helmet like type
Like
things
rucksack
you could
thing
just,
and, like-
where you could pump it and it would go on.
You got like a
you're on
tag.
your, like,
I
you're
have
on,
like
like,
a
your-
spigot.
Yeah, so you're like on like maybe your last case of snake oil
Right,
or
exactly.
something like that. Okay.
But I
Okay. All right. Listen. Here's what I have to say about that. And that's when you guys make your checks here. So, would you, if you want him to speak for you, that's fine. You don't know him that well.
I'll just-
Otherwise, he can
wouldn't
give you
assume.
advantage on the persuasion checks.
Advantage. I'm depending on what's your persuasion.
Well,
my persuasion is +5.
It's pretty high.
you can take it.
Character.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Great. So why don't you? It's up to you guys. If you want to make your own persuasion checks, feel free. Otherwise, you can back him up and let him speak on your behalf. But keep in mind, you've just met this guy.
Yeah. What if I'm not going to do persuasion, but I'm going to do some magic?
Wow.
I like it.
What type of magic?
So I'm like,
Is this?
look,
Okay. Yeah.
I can help. I understand that magic can be chaotic, but mine is actually used solely for the purpose to thwart evil and to stop it. So, for example, just your weakness, and then he points to you, and he gets True Strike, and you can get a sense of your defenses that are weaker.
Oh. Oh. So does he sense that you've? Okay.
Yeah, but it's not an attack. It's just information.
That for him.
So you would glean that information.
I would glean that information.
Oh, I see.
So where is he weak?
I see. His weakness. He's got. You can tell that.
Gout.
Yeah.
He probably has some gout.
Sure.
No, you get. He's missing like a finger and a half from his left hand, and there's just some like general weakness in the arm. It looks like he took some severe damage to the side of his body at some point, crushing, slashing damage, something like that. But yeah, so he's got his whole like kind of left arm is.
Great.
Yes.
So I go like, okay. See, I just found out and realized that you have a weak left arm. I can use that to my advantage, and I can help everyone else use that to their advantage. We won't. But imagine if we're attacked. Wouldn't it help us a lot to know where our enemy's weaknesses lie?
I can guarantee you we'll be attacked. You raise a good point. Fine, but I'm keeping an eye on you.
That's fine. Good to be seen.
And I'm only gonna pay you 20 gold pieces.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Great. Okay, we're set.
Are we all in? Wait, are we all in? No, we're not.
That sounded like it was just him.
You're in. Oh.
All right, the three of you, let's go.
Wait.
Round them up. Come
Hold on here. I don't know if you
We're
know.
already behind schedule.
Right. I think of an excellent addition. If he's finding weaknesses, I can help with the attacks, and we have so much strength and intelligence here. They need a little bit of magic is required. What if you run into magical beings? And also, my name is Tristan.
Make a persuasion
Can
check.
I roll with advantage with?
If
sure.
he's backing you up,
May I
and
take
how are
that?
you? You're backing him up with.
Yeah, I'm backing him up. Like, I'm trying to get my own 25 gold and get the spellcasters on board so I have someone to actually,
Take the
roast people when I screw up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds
go
good.
ahead
So,
and take advantage.
do we have advantage? So roll twice, use the higher. Ooh. An 8 and a 6.
So I
saw.
rolled 11.
Well, It was really nice meeting you, Tristan. But
Please, I have no money. My family's kicked me out. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Please take me with you. And I start to cry.
Oh my gosh, you have to help
Please
this person.
take me with you. I can do magic.
Just stop
please.
crying. Stop. Okay, all right. This is very much against my policies. I will take you on.
Yay!
5 gold pieces.
Can I have 10?
No. You can't.
Okay, I'll take it.
Very good. Speaking of gold pieces, sorry, quick break. This is a perfect time to thank the T-Boys and the perfect Cosima. Thank you guys. So you've just bought some tickets for this giveaway, guys. Keep in mind anyone who donates any tips to the channel, and you can do that or learn more about that by hitting !tips. Is entered to win a giveaway here at the end of the broadcast. Yeah. So even $1 gets you in, and right now there's only 2 people in. So
chances
that's
are
a
good.
huge. That's a
Perfect Cosima. You
retail
have better
price
odds.
is like $30-ish. So right now this is if you put $1 in, you've got an incredibly good chance to get this.
Because normally it's a subscription model, right? Which is why like the per unit price is a little fuzzy, like usually.
Yeah, exactly. So depending on how long you can subscribe for a whole year, you can get it for just a month. Obviously, it's cheaper if you get the whole year, but at any point, it's about $30 so per month. So for $1, that's a pretty good value. Think about it.
Same deal.
Think about it.
Nothing
Okay.
to think about.
Sorry.
Right?
Great. Okay. Great. You're all on board. You're both gonna make 25 gold pieces. He's got you for 20, and he's kind of going as he walks away. All right, get up on it.
Wait. So I didn't get
my
any
eyes.
extra money. There's just like, I guess you're here because you're just paying for the orc, basically.
Those
not
were pretty
tagging
bad
along.
rolls. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
they were. That's fine. Yeah, well, I think we've established the dynamic moving forward. That's very. I'm
You
sure.
wanted to make a.
I'm sure you can pay me back for 25 gold pieces later.
So you're in debt.
Wait,
to him.
wait. Hold on. Why am I in debt?
Oh, you're right. I couldn't hold you to that. How about this? I'll play you for the 5 gold pieces that you've earned later.
I cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and the hand appears in the air, and it says, "I do not gamble."
It like just does.
Just going like this at you.
Wow.
Oh, all right then. Very well. Then I understand that certain people don't like to gamble. It's against their various pantheon of gods or whatever it is, and that's fine. I'm now regretting some of my choices.
All right. So guys, as you guys, Mr. Goldblood, Dolores Goldblood, lead you back towards the out of the gate towards where waiting. It's a string of caravans. All right. Here are the wagons. Mine's the one up front. That's got the food and the tack and everything like that. These are the ones I want you to guard. Very simple. Each of you get 2 wagons. So we're going to determine which caravans you guys are personally guarding. So it's this 9 caravans in a row here.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, one of the in this first adventure here. By the way, it's called Caravan of Peril.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I thought this was going to be like a milk run. What the hell?
Oh, no.
See my cloak.
God,
Yes.
what do we got?
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to talk to people.
random caravan generator. So everybody's caravan will be different each time adventure. Everybody grab 2d6 and roll those up for me.
As far as cameras are concerned, do we do this here?
No, we're not doing a dice cam right now.
Okay,
so it's
great.
good.
5 and a 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and tell everybody. So, 5 and a 6. Great. All right. So, very exciting. Just a wagon. It's just open top, just loaded with logs, tons of logs, and a guy in front of it. Okay.
Awesome.
Yes.
5 and a 4.
5 and a 4. Also, a gorgeously fretworked, brightly painted wagon that's redolent of spices from numerous countries.
Oh,
Wow.
They're a spice merchant.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Well
A 1 and a 4.
I would pick that one.
A coffin is. It seems to float by in front of you across the ground towards a black
Oh, this can't be
caravan
good.
wagon draped like in black fabrics, totally funerary. And as it reaches the stairs, the wagon stairs just come down, and the coffin starts to float up it, and you can see that underneath it, there's just a bunch of little little homunculuses. They're just 3 or 4 inches tall, and they're just carrying this coffin up into the wagon.
I know you're trying to be less violent. Look at it this way. They're already dead. There's no one for you to chop up. So, yeah, come on, yeah. And you got a little tiny audience if you want to show off.
Dolores Goldblood goes, it's the dead wizard.
Ooh.
He's bringing him back. He's en route for a raise dead spell.
2 and a 4.
2 and a 4. You reach your wagon, and it just looks very normal, but the door springs open, and it almost is overflowing with gaudy, ostentatious garments. Cats, capes, brocaded fabric of all sorts. A tailor specializing in flashy high-end robes, hats, boots, and capes. The tailor himself steps out, modeling his own wares, and just like, how were you dressed? You were dressed kind of. Who was the most flamboyantly dressed? Maybe.
I know.
I probably would be. We'd probably be
I just
neck and neck.
assumed it.
Yeah.
I would imagine that Tristan has more taste. So like your stuff probably looks really nice and is like, oh, that really hangs well together. Whereas this is like, it's like I've got a green vest and like a mauve shirt. And
You match this guy a little bit. He comes out, he's just wearing like huge knee-high boots of shiny black leather with buckles on them, and a cape that he takes off, and there's another cape underneath it.
Yes. I love a cape.
Like this
Cape.
brocaded vest.
My cape.
He, she. Should be a she. I don't have any ladies in here yet.
I'm
No taste in this town. No taste at all. Grave. That's where they'll appreciate me. Who's my god?
I am. Hi.
What are you wearing?
Just like.
What are you wearing?
Oh, I don't know. Just things in my closet. I don't really care about clothes. This is gonna be fun. I'm proud of it.
Goes back inside, slams the door, doesn't even address you. Great. So we could keep rolling for more wagons, but I think that's enough. So we'll leave it at that. There's another 4 wagons in the whole caravan. Great. That's it, everybody. Come on, let's head out. And as it starts to rumble out of the gate, you guys hear one final voice, wheezy, pleading. Please, no, don't go. I'm just lagging behind. Oh dear. And you can see a gnome wearing scarlet garments, trying to drag a steamer trunk that's larger than he is, just through the dusty street, trying to catch up with what seems like the tail end of the caravan as you guys start to rattle away. Oh, please. Oh, no, they're leaving me. Peppercorn, tell them to wait. And this magpie springs off of his shoulder and flies out towards you guys and starts circling. Who would be in the rear? There you go,
Logs?
Tristan.
I feel like logs.
Logs
are
are
better.
in the rear. It's a magpie, and as it gets closer, you can see it's speckled all over with like white flecks.
Okay.
Wait!
Alright, I slow it down.
Okay. Thank goodness. Takes him a while. Finally catches up. Pouring sweat. He looks like this.
And we're
There we go. Yeah, or should we can go the larger full color shot inside.
what? Whoa.
There we go.
Nice. Looks like.
These
We're
booklets
just
are.
like, we're just like, keep going.
Here's the guy on
So
the
these
left.
booklets are full color and everything inside.
Yeah, full color, nice
Those are
art.
amazing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
This was really cool. This art was by if you guys, he does a lot of Pathfinder art, William O'Brien, so you might recognize some of
good.
the stuff from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
Good.
great artists I've been able to work with, so this is really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I paid all those nice gentlemen in advance to meet me at dawn and carry all of my luggage to the caravan, and they didn't show up for some reason. I just don't understand it. I'm Findazzle. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
I owe you
too.
tremendously.
Oh.
Tremendously.
No. I was, and I kind of like make sure my clothes are straight. But I was like, you can come up here.
He's a gnome, by the way. I
he's
don't
a
know if I
gnome.
mentioned that. So he's
I was like, come on up, friend. Come on. Oh, I'll shake.
Yeah,
so my father said do a strong handshake. I gotta get better at that.
Thank you, Peppercorn. You've done a good job again, my dear. That's wonderful. You're traveling to Greyhaven.
Yes.
Doesn't have anything to do with that dreadful business, does it? You're a spellcaster, aren't you? Did you hear?
About what?
I see I've overplayed my hand.
No, I mean, I feel like I would. Come on up and sit down next to me. Come on, we'll take the.
To the lumber cart.
I like.
Sit down.
I have to like
Yes.
brace both feet because I'm so weak. Like,
As
pull
if
them
so.
up.
That is very well. No, I've rather a better idea. Why don't you meet me at my wagon later? He says, pointing towards the just the steamer trunk that he was dragging.
That's your wagon?
It's about to be. Everyone stand back! And he does a big magical and then the trunk sort of pops up and springs open, and then it transforms in a magical fashion into another brightly colored traveler's wagon, yellow, red, fretwork all over, and everything like that. Wheels pop out. My wagon's rather more comfortable, I think. Join me later, won't you, for a drink?
I will, because I'm very lonely.
Very good. Okay. Fast forward to. So there's all sorts of adventures and encounters that you guys would encounter along the way because we're playing kind of a condensed session today. We fast forward a couple days.
It's Findazzle?
Oh, what is his name?
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. Findle Din Fazzle. Wait a minute. Findle Din Fizzle Findazzle. That's right. Family name. Get confused sometimes. But yes, anyway. Noom, traveling wizard extraordinaire. I'm on my way to Greyhaven.
My last name used to be something much more like halfling-ish, but I changed it. A stage thing, you know how it is. Although Findazzle sounds pretty impressive for, I assume you're some sort of spellcaster?
Precisely. Yes, very much so. A traveling sage and scholar, trying to uncover all of the secrets of this wonderful realm. Don't you know? I'm actually traveling to Greyhaven. In fact, we'll just say, fast forward to one lovely evening. Sun just going down. You don't know what everyone's been so worried about. It's been like, this is an easy job. It's actually been quite nice. We've been rolling through some forests. Looks just like this. The caravan creaks along ever so slow. But when the sun's up, it's nice and warm, and little bugs like fly lazily around between the leaves. And in the evenings, it gets dusky and pleasant out. Findazzle invites you around one of these days to his wagon, which is replete with, what can we say? Features a plump feather bed as he throws open his door, a wet bar, traveling library, wardrobe, magical lanterns hanging from the roof inside that like light up automatically as the door opens, variety of other luxuries, big gilded birdcage for Peppercorn, all size for a gnome, of course, which makes it a little bit easier to fit in. You have no trouble coming inside. The rest of you guys
It looks nice.
have to, yeah, and there's really no room.
I'll just wait outside.
Hashtag squad goals. Yes, you're my new best friend, Findazzle.
What a strange way of speaking you have. Wonderful. Yes, and he's very free with his drinks. And, yes, wonderful. Tell me more about where you're from. Wonderful, yes.
I'll have this outside.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to lean in at least to like get.
Peppercorn, he gives like a cup to Peppercorn. He like flies out and like drops off little goblets and cups and stuff like that. So that's when he kind of catches you up on his whole deal. I'm traveling to Greyhaven. It's my friend there, Tychus is his name. Is something of a sage and scholar there as well. And I mean, I shouldn't say too much, but he's uncovered rather a strange mystery, a riddle concealed beneath the streets of the city, it would seem. However, he didn't want to tell me too much in the letters he sent me, so I'm traveling with all haste to uncover what the situation is.
Can I see the letters?
No, not right now. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. I really don't know any of you.
Oh, come on
but we're
now.
so
Come
No.
on now.
We stop for you.
Yeah,
You understand the last group of 4 helpful people that I had tried to take into my good graces seem to have taken all of my money and left me in the lurch.
Yes, but I've been spending a lot of time in a spice cart and I smell amazing. Why wouldn't you trust me?
You actually do.
You do seem to have
Thank
kind
you,
faces.
thank
Well,
you.
very well. Then here's all my important
You
documentation.
smell like
Great.
lumber.
No, make some sort of
It's
Yeah.
rustic. It's
Wait
nice.
a minute.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Peppercorn kind of swoops down and goes like, "Caw."
Can do what would be good, like investigation?
You were trying to persuade. Oh, investigation would be to see where his letters are. If you just want to persuade him to give you over his papers and stuff, we can do
Yeah.
that differently.
Let's do persuasion.
Persuasion it is. Okay, roll that up.
That won't do it. That'd be an 8.
I'm just not.
Yeah, that's fine. I kind of jumped out the gate there.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps when we reach Greyhaven, I can
that'd be great.
take you
Wait a
into
minute,
my graces.
what did you say your friend's name was again?
Tychus, the sage of Greyhaven. Have you heard of him?
Well, Tychus, yes. In fact, he's one of my best customers. I've
Perception
sold him
check,
many.
please.
I've sold him many things.
His peck oil?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Well, I mean, like, there's many uses for the oil, I'm sure. In fact, I was just discussing with Pragma here how it might be a cure-all for his ill relative. Isn't that right, Pragma?
Yeah, I have a very ill relative that I have to go take care of. And I think there's
I'm
something
very
in
sorry
this
to hear
oil.
that. Oh dear.
It also changed my life.
Okay. Is there something?
Do you glisten continually? Are you just like
I just imagine,
bodybuilder?
because like I had written in my character description that I have like curly black hair, and I imagine it's just like Michael Jackson, like now, like it's like
amazing
shiny,
Like
hair.
soul glow. Like,
yes.
Give me a deception check.
All right. Okay. Cool.
And I've got his stats.
Oh man, terrible.
You guys are rolling great. I've got his stats right here. Ooh, but I rolled badly as well.
Okay, so mine's an 8.
All right. Ooh, mine's a. Oh, he's not trained in it, so only a 7.
Yes! A terrible lie convinces him.
Tychus buys pack oil from you. Well, doesn't fit with anything I know about him or any of his personal history, but I'll have to ask him about that once we meet him. Tell me more. That's fascinating. Yes, you completely buy him into his good graces.
Well, I'm just saying, the T-Man, as I call him, anything that he could say in front of you, I'm sure he could share with me. So if you want to, I could take a look at those letters. Perhaps there was something you missed that I could help you out with.
Well, once again, it seems like... Oh, here we go. That is unfortunately his flaw. He's just maybe too quick to trust. Great. So, in perusing those letters...
Yep, go through it. And I'm just kind of like leaning over to the rest of you, like... yeah.
It's quite boring, very dry stuff.
Okay.
And after spending years... And then you're like, but this is the most important thing of all. A certain mystery, and then right as you're about to read that bit... there's the cry of "Whoa!" up front from Mr. Goldblood, and the boom sound, unmistakable, of an arrow digging itself into the side of a wagon. Let me roll to see whose wagon's under attack. 2, 3. Who was your wagon?
The coffin.
I have the coffin
Oh, well.
with the wizard.
You're outside. You're kind of
outside the wagon.
maybe
Just got my head
sitting
poking
on
in.
the steps.
I'm reading the letter. This is very important. Please do not be distracted. But it's not as if you're going to be in any situation where arrows are being fired at you. Wait a minute.
What is
This is pressure.
You're outside, so I think you would just see this. And you used to be what now again? A gladiator?
Yeah, I was a gladiator.
Were you
Gladiator.
Good? Were you a good gladiator?
Sure.
You set up a lot of confidence. This explains why you're a model now.
Yeah.
I was not the best. I have a kind nature at heart, but it was really hard. You know, people really wanted me to be crazy. I was a little bit crazy, but I like what I'm doing now a lot more. And
Okay, that's good to know. Well, you still probably have the battle senses about you.
yeah, I can still fight.
You turn and you see that a arrow has embedded itself into the side of your wagon, and just tracing that through the dusk to the edge of the forest, there is an elf standing there with his bow.
We're not all like this.
Wood elf.
Oh, what else?
Yeah. Me. Shut up. All right, I'm throwing on a map.
Kick the wood
So
elves out of the country then.
let me use this one here.
You better world.
Ooh.
There's actually a brand. So there's normally you get a double-sided battle map with the box with each adventure. There's a whole new second batch coming off the printers right now. So, like for example, whoever wins this will get a cool double-sided battle map. In this case, we're going to use a little stand-in surrogate map. So this is not actually what you'd get, but it is going to be pretty good. What we are going to use, however,
Still really good.
yeah, still really good. What we are going to use, however, are some of the other things that come with this box. Yeah.
You're gonna want
let's
to
throw down
put
some
more dollars down because this thing is worth it.
David.
Cool,
Here,
man.
guys. We're going to throw down some terrain tiles. Okay. Very good.
Getting a cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Smell of cinnamon.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, I'm getting a very an arboreal sense of just like almost as if like I'm in a fresh paper mill. That's what I'm getting off of you right now. Very sappy.
So, oh, and also, so this is convenient. So things you get, I just put down some terrain tiles that come in the box, which is great. You guys get a variety of miniatures that come with every box as well. These are blind boxed. In this case, these are perfect. So I have some archers and then a badass leader person. So let's bust these out.
Yeah.
Very well. Yes. Okay.
Open
This is
that
like
door?
this doubles as an unboxing video, right?
And you guys have all of your
Open
minis,
it,
right?
What?
Never mind. I just realized. Dom, can you grab a couple minis for us?
I didn't know I needed to bring a mini.
I know. I just assumed for some reason. While I'm setting this up very
I would
quickly,
have brought some minis.
I'll describe the scene to you.
Mini, 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 mini.
You brought a mini and it's
Daniel was
okay.
ready. Someone was ready.
Well done.
Always.
I just was excited I had my dice with me because that doesn't always happen.
Yeah,
Actually, and who
Big
knows
day.
if I'll
I
need
was
these.
surprised I managed to
Big
write
day.
that with that.
Probably not.
Trying to be better. I try to keep them near me more often.
Okay, so
Just in case of a D&D emergency.
I'm pulling up. So normally there's the section in here that I'm working from right now is about random caravan encounters. So there's a whole bunch of encounters here, locations and creatures you can encounter. You would roll on your location table and your creature table and see what event we have. So at the moment we have encountered unforgiving elves, and the location is the ancient rune stones, which you can see I've put down here. So we have some, and you guys can get a look at that later, like stone cairns, almost like a Stonehenge kind of thing, sticking up out of the forest around you guys. You can see that they're graven with some sort of dark sigils.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay.
It's fabulous.
Yes, so perfect.
Oh yeah.
This is exactly what I had in mind.
Let's go ahead and say you guys are, I think, rearmost wagon. So we'll put you guys there. May I?
Yeah.
Thank you. Just kind of around the perimeter, if that's all right with you guys. Lovely. Great. This is the dead wizard's wagon here, and this is the elf that fired. Oh, I had an arrow, so we'll put him back a little more. So just
Dang.
past a little rocky outcropping, just over the top of it, you guys can see a wood elf, long, looking very Legolas style, right? Long blonde hair, clothing made entirely out of foliage and leaves sewn together and bark and stuff like that. Extremely natural. Stains of look like natural pigments, like on their face, almost in like a warlike pattern. Very serious looking long bow that the string is still twinging on. We'll say this is what you guys all see as you just happen to step out. What's everyone's passive perception?
Ooh, okay.
10.
14.
13.
Great.
Where do I find that? Passive. Oh, perception. 9.
Well, the best con man. All right, so who had the highest out of all those? Sounded
14.
like it. 14. That would be high enough. So you notice, in addition to this guy, there are 2 other elves who are lurking, sort of hiding,
Oh no.
just over there. Also armed, bows like at the ready. They're concealed with natural camouflage, kind of hiding down in the bushes and stuff like that. That lead elf, the entire caravan has ground to a halt.
Jeez.
The lead elf, the one who already fouled the arrow, goes, "That was a warning. The Tinglebriar is not for your land, your city-dwelling types to take. Abandon your carts and leave at once, or things will go badly for you."
Pragma turns to everyone and goes, "Hey guys, there's like 3 more, which means there's like 3 more potential friends to make right now."
Friends? I can do that.
I don't know about friend who fire an arrow at you.
But he fired it at the one cart where there was no one alive in it. Just think about it.
Yeah.
Caravan master who from up front is going, "Caravan guards! Guards! Time to..."
Crap, I have 5. I'm in.
Yeah, oh,
Same
You know
old,
your praise.
same old.
The elf starts reloading.
What would your
his bow.
suggestion be? Did you want to parlay with these elves, or at least serve as a distraction and/or bait? I mean,
Everybody better roll initiative here, I think. Getting into this.
I can't see what I did. Oh,
He's so
All right, go
happy about
ahead.
it.
When you're ready.
16.
16, not bad. All right.
11.
11.
19.
Woo!
That's why I was like,
6'8".
Same old, same old.
15.
15. Very good. Okay, Samo, start us out. What do you attack immediately?
I don't know what else to do with myself, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to attack. I am not really good in these situations.
Okay, so excellent.
Samo, come to attack. Since I'm
You're way over here.
So I'm gonna have to go probably to this guy.
So glistening, is your cloak still draping over you as you rush to attack?
Oh yeah, and then it just flies open and my beautiful pecs like glisten in the sunshines.
Wear a loincloth? Or trousers, you said.
I
Nice
got
trousers.
like short trousers.
Jorts.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you come charging up here,
Full
that
on
can
jorts.
just get you up to this guy that
Yeah.
that you did not see until Pragma.
Cause I got like 30
Yeah.
feet.
So
yeah.
Pragma kind of points where it is,
Yeah.
and then when you get within about 10 feet, he
A
suddenly
new
pops
friend.
out.
Okay, there's two friends.
I knew it would come to this. Fight them back, my comrades! Drive them from our woods! Shouts the lead elf, the one you're rushing towards, apparently was ready for you with his cocked bow, and he's gonna make a attack against you here. What is
Sure.
your armor class?
16.
That's a hit, unfortunately. Great, you take 4 points of damage as an arrow catches you right in the pec.
No. It's shining like a bullseye.
Yep. Oh no, that even slows you down. The other elf, who is also probably ready to attack, doesn't have a shot on you though. So, who else do we have here? So this is.
That's Pragma.
That's Oh, that's why it looks exactly like what you described. Okay. Pragma, and this is Tristan. Okay.
Like, yeah.
I don't think I've got a line of sight on you as you came running up there. Orc, I'm going to say that. Sorry, Samo, I think this guy also is going to shoot at you as you come running up.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get you both. But that arrow goes wide. Just goes missing. Okay, Samo, you rush up there. Go ahead and you're just going to attack, crush him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
Okay, so you come thundering up through the dusk, right up towards this guy. Sword up. Roll to hit.
Ready to hit you. Oh.
You have to roll the hit first, though. 50-20. Yeah. Nope. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your damage
I'm
die.
just kidding.
That one.
Bye. Oh, 17.
That hits. Great.
Nice.
Now roll your damage.
Do you get a plus to hit on your stuff?
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
do.
Oh
You
no, I'm
crushed
sorry.
him.
I'm a little slow today. Diet Coke hasn't hit.
What was that?
Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Sorry, I
you're
asked a
good.
dumb
You're good.
question.
I was like, now I do when I do this damaging thing, right?
You got it, Terry. Okay, so
Okay.
go ahead and roll your damage and tell me how much damage you do.
Is this my spear or is this my, what do we call this?
Spear? Greatsword?
Sure.
I don't know. It's a very good question. You tell me. I'm willing to bend the.
My rules of whatever I have over here?
Yeah, if you say you've got a spear, you've got a spear. If you've got a sword, I think it's legitimate. You're a gladiator who showed up.
Great. Then I'm gonna roll something else then.
Okay.
What do you do?
So that looks like is that a long sword you strike with?
Yeah, and
Okay.
so that looks like 7.
Points of damage. Great. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So you come rushing up towards this guy, strike at him with your long sword. Probably catches him just across the arm, hits the ground, rolls back to his feet, springs up, drawing a melee weapon as he does so. Paid orc! Sorry, I lost my initiative order. 16, I thought, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm 11.
I was
11.
16.
16, 11, 15. So 16, so Tristan.
No, I'm 16.
Holiday.
Yes. Yeah. So, what do I have line of sight on any of these fellows from where?
Yeah,
I
the only
am?
stuff that would block you are the wagons and the stuff that's on the map.
So
maybe that guy, the one who's engaged with Samo.
All right. Well, in that case, I think I'm going to saunter around the wagon a bit so that I can see this person right there.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
so the first thing I'm going to do, like kind of as I pass by, is I'm going to like kind of like spritz. Like I think I'm going to spritz you a little bit with some peck oil just to kind of make you just glisten, glisten a little bit. So you're going to have bardic inspiration.
Sweet.
So you can add a d6 to any roll, ability, attack,
Priorities.
or skill
Like
roll.
that.
So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this. What's this elf like?
This guy? Or This
Yeah.
guy?
That one.
The
right
other
there,
guy
the
back
one
there?
I can see.
Let's see here. So he was also. They just look very elfy.
All right, they say, well,
Like what elf?
greetings, salutations, and all the permutations. I suggest that you lay your weapon down and surrender because you're clearly outmatched by myself and my companions.
He just like swiftly reloads his bow.
Okay, great. But he also needs to make a DC 13 Wisdom check
DC 13
to
wisdom.
do that.
Very good. Can I borrow your D20 there?
Yeah.
This feels familiar, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Oh man, a natural 20. What?
Oh no.
He crushes that.
Okay, cool. Well, my Tasha's hideous laughter, in which someone
Oh,
finds
no.
everything hilariously funny, does not work out, and instead I go
He laughs at that.
and then just chuckles, and then I wait for the spell to take effect, and then realize there is still going to kill me, and I'm like, all right, you're up.
Okay, great. And where'd that? Do you grab back? Sorry.
Yeah,
just borrow
take
that
it.
one until I find my other one.
Where'd it go?
Who knows? Okay, gotcha.
I think he might be.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. So Pragma kind of moves near, what's it, Jack? And he's just like, oh, thanks for the spritz. He's feeling good. And he's just like, hey, elf, I'm an elf too. I get it, elfing around. I mean, like, I don't know what I could help you guys with, but you seem to be pretty good with the bows. Like, you could be real good guards. And then he just kind of like pauses and like turns to the side. He's like, I know. I'm just like, maybe this will work. Fine. Okay. I tried. I'm sorry. And his
We're
eyes like
sorry.
roll back. And then he automatically just like stretches out his finger and like this bolt flies towards this elf.
Oh wow.
And let's add the extra 11. So that'd be 16.
To hit? That hits.
Great. So this is like a blast of force that comes crackling out right at this elf for 8.
8 damage?
Yeah.
And this is the other one.
Nice.
Yeah, very good.
And he
Gotcha.
goes,
So he's about to have some sort of retort. City elves have no... And then blasted backwards.
and then my eyes pop back and I go, oh. Sorry.
I love this character so much.
Before you have a chance to act, Tristan, this guy gets to go. Our lead elf. Gotcha. Where can I go? Great. Darts up here. Put him to there. Around back behind the guy just got blasted by the force. Eat these arrows. And he unleashes a pair of like swift arrows directly at you. AC, please.
14.
That's 2 hits on you. Take,
Ouchies.
yeah.
I should have given it my
First one does 5 points of damage,
Oh, okay.
and then another 5.
No, I'm not 0.
Oh no!
This was fun, guys.
0,
Yeah.
2 arrows just strike you, just one after another, right in the chest, and then drop to the ground.
Great. Now, on the first hit, though, as I'm falling, my voice, I start speaking infernal, and I start cursing at this elf. And I'm just like, so suddenly it's just
God, the
like, I'm like a
Exorcist
very
up in
like kind person, but then I'm just like, die, you monster for killing this vessel. And then hellish rebuke like flies out of the guy.
Hellish rebuke!
That's
So
right, because you got that
Oh,
fiend
that's
energy. Yeah.
So yeah.
Truly are a devil!
Yeah.
Recoiling as you prepare as a surge of fiery arcane energy.
So it's a dex saving throw of 13.
I'm into that.
Ooh, okay, dex saving throw of 13. Ooh, that's a failure.
So they take 13 damage.
Yes.
Is it just to the person who hit you?
Yes.
That's really
Oh,
good.
That's gnarly.
Okay.
Nice work.
Huge blast of flame just explodes like around that lead elf. starts screaming. The leaves, like the bark, just turn into tinder on fire.
Yeah.
Drops to the ground and starts thrashing around. Beats the fire out and then staggers back up onto its knee. The unending rage of the forest upon you! Oh, but you're down 2 now.
Yeah, I'm down.
Great.
So it's wasted.
So he's not finished yet.
That voice.
Tristan, it's your turn.
It is. Okay, I'm gonna do.
And then right after you, the other 2 elves gonna go.
Okay.
FYI.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Oh, ooh, and you just went down. Sorry, I should inform you as well. As Tristan fall, I'm sorry, as Pragma falls next to those rune stones, they begin, a soft aura begins to emanate from them, and starts like the runes on them begin to glow deeply with an ethereal light and begin to light up the dusk in like a 10-foot, 20-foot radius right around it, just illuminating you guys. Just like a faint crackling hum starts to come from them. Great, we'll leave it at that. All right.
I'm gonna, cause I have to, just because I do this spell stuff, so I'll have to roll to hit with the firebolt or the ray of frost, right? Like roll.
Yes, there's
Okay.
just a regular ranged touch attack.
I don't want to set the.
Who are you going to attack though? You've got 3
I'm gonna
elves.
attack the one attacking my buddy.
Same-o.
Samo. Attack my buddy
Samo.
Samo.
Okay.
With firebolt. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yes. And then, okay. 1d10, sorry.
As your firebolt comes up, it arcs right past those standing stones, and then as it does so, like the aura sort of like flares, and it almost like bends the arc of your firebolt as it goes through it, like magnetic field kind of.
Ooh.
Yeah. What is your damage?
6 damage, 6 fire damage.
Pretty good. Where did you hit him at? Her?
Like, probably like right there, like the chest and throat.
Sends that elf just staggering backwards, beating at their chest. They collapse onto the ground, roll over, and croak.
Awesome. And then I run and hide behind the wagon because I'm weak.
You could scrabble under the wagon
Can I
if you wanted to. Or you could go behind it.
Can I
You've
go
got
stand
enough-
behind it if
You've
I
got
have
enough room.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Run back, spin back around the wagon, and just like, oh god, I just killed someone. Have you killed anyone before, Tristan?
No.
We don't know for sure that you're dead. Is it-
Tristan vomits.
Yes. My only meal from yesterday.
5 gold pieces. 5 gold pieces. Gotta get this 5 gold pieces. Okay. The remaining elf.
It's
Okay,
hard
so
out there,
sees
you know?
there's the orc. Looks pretty dangerous, and then the halfling. Yeah, I gotta go with the orc who's towering over everyone. Okay. Great. Moves a little closer there. The 2 elves moving close back to back, and begin to do a cool fancy elf move that doesn't make sense, but it looks awesome. So they start like pirouetting around each other, drawing arrows.
It's like capoeira or something?
Yeah,
like,
they're doing capoeira
like,
on
all I
it.
imagine.
I start chanting in like elfin.
Okay.
All right, here we go. AC again, sorry.
16.
Okay, great. Those both hit anyway. Was it attacking with advantage?
I should not have given you the ugly dice. I feel like.
Just you wait until I find my real die.
Yeah.
Okay, there's my d8. Take 6 points of damage. The arrow digs into you. Still up?
Yeah, thank goodness. You're trying to kill me right now. Look at you.
I'm trying to kill all of you in the first encounter.
Yeah, that's.
Didn't you see the cloak, fools? I'm not your friend, I'm the dungeon master, and these are my woods! Survive them if you dare.
Yeah, I'm
Caravan
still
of Peril. All right, still surviving. That's
Yeah.
it for me. Back to the top of the order, which I remember is Samo. You're still alive.
barely.
So blood is just, where would he hit you? Oh man, they're good elves. So he probably sunk that other arrow just like half an inch away from the last one. Just
Oh
pinpointed
no, by
it
my
right there.
pecs right there? No, my career, you guys. Oh, that's
So
all right.
Blood is starting to flow.
I can put the oil on. I'm
freely.
sure it'll help these scars.
Just need
Yes.
more peck oil.
Will.
So these stones in front of you, they're like maybe
Yeah.
10 feet tall, are kind
Sure.
of flaring and crackling. You see the two elves through them, illuminated by the soft light.
Ooh boy.
and they've reloaded their bows. So it's up to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna have to go try to like kill them again.
Do it.
I mean,
Okay.
obviously.
Okay. So you go and
So,
charge towards them.
yeah.
You say anything as you charge over there?
Same-o, same-o! That's pretty much what
That's
I
great.
say.
That can get you just close enough if you run through the runes.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
running
get
through the
close
runes right there.
enough. Roll
Yeah.
a. Do you have anything in Arcana?
Uh-oh. That's not a good question.
Plus 12.
A
What do you
plus,
know?
a +1. I don't wish.
You do have a. Oh, great! Because of your intelligence, you're not dumb homework. Roll a
Medium.
roll an Arcana check for me to see what happens to you as you run through
Okay.
these rune stones.
11.
Nice.
You
As you
explode.
run through them, the energy flares, zip,
Yeah.
and then concentrates onto one item that you're carrying.
Ooh.
Could be your cloak. We've established you have that, although maybe that's fluttering off behind you. Could be your weapon. Use your sword.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
The sword melts.
Oh, give me a dexterity save as well when that happens.
Sure.
This really might wipe you guys
Our
out.
sword is so cool.
But my dexterity is okay. I'm just gonna
I
roll.
hope it's
I'm not
okay.
gonna say nothing.
Wait a minute. Before you roll that, it's one thing I always forget to do until it's pretty late. I got to be given some advantage or some inspiration out to everyone for doing a great job
Oh.
bringing this game
Yeah.
on. So inspiration to you all. So which you can spend that to get
Yay.
advantage on a roll,
Aw.
Was that
just for excellent role playing and bringing everything. To life.
Aw.
so +1s?
Well, no. So what if you can? When you roll d20, you can get advantage on it, which will let you
Ooh.
roll it again and take the higher roll.
Okay.
Very good, Terry.
Yay.
Terry, would you like to use your inspiration on this roll to succeed on this dexterity saving throw? It would mean you would be able to roll twice and use the higher result.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Sure.
Don't do it.
I don't know. I'm scared because I feel like you're gonna try to kill me anyway.
course,
And I
I'm
also
going to
have
try and
I
kill you
also have a
anyway.
really good dexterity as well.
Oh, okay, then just roll. You'll
So
probably
I
be
feel
fine.
like I'm gonna be okay.
Okay.
As I say that,
I
it's
just
gonna
don't want
be
to feel bad when I kill you.
Fine.
Blurg, blurg, blurg,
Get
blurg.
my damage ready.
Oh,
That's good.
It's okay. So I rolled a 16 and my dexterity is +5.
You're totally
Okay.
fine. You crush it.
Yay.
21!
So
Blackjack.
as the magic surges into your sword, it starts to spark and throw off all these sparks before it subsides into the weapon. Doesn't hurt you. Go ahead and make your attack roll against that guy. I'll tell
Does
you what
everyone that
happens.
see that now want to buy a bottle of peck oil?
My peck oil did that.
Dude, well, it just was awesome. It's just like,
That's well, you could play
I
that.
would
on
look so cool if I oiled my body with that. I don't know.
Probably, you're definitely getting an amazing sheen from this magic oil.
Oh yeah,
off of
I
your
mean it's
gleaming
glistening.
neck.
Everything is glowing.
All right, make your attack roll against this this elf.
Okay.
Oh, yes, and you're attacking the big guy. Gotcha. The lead elf.
Ooh.
What's your plus?
It's not gonna hit.
11.
Yeah.
So use your
It's a
advantage.
miss. Now, yeah, you could use your advantage on this if you want to re-roll to
Let-
hit this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a big one. Step back, orc!
Yeah.
Yay!
Roll damage with your glowing sword as you come
Yes.
swinging this around.
Can't wait to see this.
That's how it looks.
One.
So this lead elf throws his longbow nimbly back onto his body, draws his long dagger to strike you.
That would be a 9.
Points of damage. Mm-hmm. And as he tries to bring the dagger down into your chest, you nimbly dodge it and then strike home with your sword.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Hits the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also still smoldering from when you lit him up.
Nice.
Good.
So sweet.
Coughs up blood, lets out a single elvish curse,
Oh
and
no.
dies.
Oof.
Okay, leaving one person left.
We take that.
Over.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
other one's still alive. All right. I believe it is Holiday. Am I wrong?
Yes,
Holiday.
that's correct. And so I just make eye contact with the remaining elf,
Who's also been badly beaten.
and I just say, looks like these are our sacred doohickeys now. You better run along. Unless you want to stay and you have gold in your purse and you would like to purchase some peck oil. In that case, we'll bury your comrades quickly and,
Are you making a
Oil you up.
spell?
yeah,
just a
so
check?
if you can roll a DC 13
wisdom save for me.
I crush it.
Damn.
All right.
Told you that your weak city words are useless.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess it's you. You can vaporize them. Okay, so I'll add. You can give you bardic inspiration. You can add a d6, right? Because you're down. So.
Oh, you're right. Give me a death saving throw. Just for
Yeah,
fun.
and I'll use my advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
This would be the time.
Oh, I should.
20. So
Yeah,
you pop back up to 1 hit point.
Sweet.
As your
never mind.
fiendish, your fiendish little spirit
You
voice in your head
suppress
just is like, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Pop
Pragma
up,
pops up.
Yes.
Go ahead and take your turn.
and I go, are we friends? So that would be the death save. There would be one action, so I really don't.
Oh yeah.
But what I
It's pretty rad. I think you should probably just take an action against this last wounded guy.
yes, sweet.
Especially
Okay.
since it fits your kind of character. But my question to Pragma is, if Pragma had just been slayed and unleashed this hellish rebuke, and then suddenly springs back up miraculously,
Yeah.
what does everyone see? You look just like regular Pragma, or is like your hellishness coming out?
No, I just look like regular pragma,
Okay.
and it's like I just took a nap.
I'm like, yay! And I
Yeah.
throw it again.
Okay, so you just.
So I pop back up and I'm just like, oh my god, sorry about that. Oh god, that guy, he's a lot. No, I'm not a lot in a bad way. It's just you're a lot. Why are we pulling? We're splitting hairs, right? Fine, okay. And then he turns to the last elf, and now in Celestial, his hair gets like a frosted tip
Ooh.
swirling upward.
Yeah.
And then in Celestial, he kind of like rises up full and statuesque.
Yes.
And but he's still Pragma more in this version than the Infernal. And he's just like, I'm going to send you to the person you pray to. And then also like a skeleton hand like grips the elf's like head.
Wow.
And like just,
No, God!
so that's a 18.
That hits.
And this will be
Dang.
Forest gods protect me!
I don't think they can help you
Gets
now.
poltergeist. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage, and it's
Yeah.
necrotic damage, if that helps. And they can't regain hit points.
Well, she's never gaining hit points ever again. That's just, you see the life get drained out of him, slowly up through that skeletal hand. His body becomes ashen and pale, and his knees hit the ground, and he collapses.
And since I dropped him, I get 4 temp hit points, because I'm a Darkwood's Blessing.
Nice.
Feeling
Wow.
good, looking good.
Sweet.
Excellent, guys, excellent. And with that,
The new properties I discover when I spritz this stuff on people are amazing.
Oh yeah, I think this stuff is
that, no, that sold the peg well.
For sure.
Everyone yelled, and
Is it always so oily?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I was like, what do you mean? I shine like a diamond.
Dolores comes back or stomps his way over there. Well, you did a good job. You're earning your pay. I see that I made a good choice. Hiring all of you on. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Stay up all night. Watch for more elves. No sleep. We push on.
Okay.
No sleep. We tired to fight next
This is
time.
elf territory, and they are unforgiving. They'll try and kill every one of us if they can get us out of this forest.
Okay, yeah, sure.
They're mad here.
Can we investigate these ruins though?
Yeah.
There's something to that sword.
Yes. Okay, give me an Arcana
Can we
check.
also sleep in
Can
shifts?
we?
No. None of you sleep tonight.
That's our reward. All right. Okay.
It's my job to get this caravan and everyone on it alive
Yeah.
It doesn't
into
feel safe.
Greyhaven.
Yeah. You just be very grateful that I am not in good
get it?
standing with
Okay,
the Better
I'll
Business
give
Bureau.
that.
I would report you.
All right, can I get an Arcana check?
I did. It was low.
I'd like to try too. 'Cause I
Tristan.
see him doing it, and I'm going to copy
Excellent.
him because
Congrats.
he's a badass now.
Excellent. Please.
And you can add that D6 to it if you want.
Oh, is this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're rad.
That's the only thing I've been useful for.
That's 14, 20.
Dang, that'll do it. Great. Okay, so yeah, you
yeah,
can't really
yeah.
piece it together, which is sad because it's but it's like an ancient elven remnants from an old kingdom that used to exist. And in particular, you can tell that there's no magic in them now. Whatever lingering vestiges of power they had have been transferred into that sword.
Oh.
And as you hold it, there's a sort of dim glow to it. So, let me see if I get into this here.
It's the same-o, it's in your sword now.
It has become a driftlight item. Driftlight is a magical property, explained here in the book. Very good. Okay, so what you managed to determine is, driftlight is a magical property that can be imbued into any item, granting it the ability to float near its owner and shed a gentle light.
Oh.
Driftlight items were originally crafted by a fallen elven kingdom as a necessary convenience while traveling in dark and lightless realms. To activate, a driftlight item must be lifted into the air by its owner and the command word spoken. The item then begins to hover under its own power, shedding bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light out to an additional 20 feet.
Ooh.
The driftlight item remains at the height it was released relative to its owner and stays within 5 feet of them at all times. So you can just let it go of your sword and it'll stay there and follow you around.
Nice.
Ooh.
Drift light, for those that don't want to drift heavy.
The item reverts to normal when the command word is repeated, falling to the ground if you snag it. Theoretically, any item can become a driftlight item. However, driftlight items are unable to support more than very small amounts of weight. Anything with more force than a light breeze disrupts the magic.
What was the command word again?
Good question.
Is that
Very good
choice?
question. In this case, the command word is...
Same-o.
It's just gonna keep falling.
The command word becomes the name of the character who activated the magic.
No.
Yes. So you have to, if you say your
Was
name.
it wrong?
Nope. So you say your name and it floats there and activates. If you say your name again, it deactivates and
That's
falls to
hilarious
the
because
ground.
I say it a lot.
Yeah, I noticed that. So that all works out very well. Okay. Also, if someone can grab it out of the air, if it's just floating there, just take it, and that'll break the magic as well. Just
Okay.
FYI.
So I need to be careful around certain people.
It also is importantly because it now qualifies as a magic item. So if there's, for example, monsters that have resistance to magic or whatever, it will bypass that. Great. That night, fortunately, passes without any further incident. Which leads us to the final day of your travels.
I found it.
Raw. Yes, thank you.
Nice.
All right. Which briefly. Great. So, tiles, minis, as you can see, all the good stuff you need to run an adventure.
Yep.
I see there's inconveniences with wearing a cape that I never appreciated.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that why they
Capes
went-
are super convenient.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why they went out of style.
Oh,
So-
that's
Yeah, like after
Here's a
1,000
map.
years or whatever it was.
That
3 out of
comes
5
with
of us
it.
are wearing capes.
So like I said, this is actually going to be a two-sided map in
this
the
is so
final version. Right now we've got
cool.
one-sided. Caravan camp. Let's go ahead and put your guys back
We're at
on it.
camp.
this comes with it.
Yes, this comes with it. Yeah, it's a double-sided battle map, 24 inches by like 18 inches. Nice.
I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Final
Yeah.
day. Another long day of travel draws to a close with the setting of the sun. So there's like another dozen or so encounters like that you guys can experience
That's
on the
awesome.
road and stuff. Yes. But cutting to the final day. Another long day of travel draws to a close with the setting of the sun. The wagons have circled for the evening in a grassy clearing just off the side of the trail. Camp has been set up. The horses are unhitched and the wagons opened up to cool out in the evening air. In the middle of the camp, a cook fire has been lit, drawing together the hungry travelers. A hearty stew bubbles away, filling the air with its mouth-watering aroma. The caravan master clangs his ladle on the side of the pot, puts a hand to his mouth to call dinner, and is cut off. The chilling howl of a wolf pack, long and low and nearby, cuts through the night air.
That sounds like we can take him.
Everyone freezes. Caravan master turns towards his guard. What do you guys do?
Let's hurry up and eat and get out of here.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put, this will be our Caravan Master NPC, by the way.
Um,
So I'm gonna, for this encounter, it includes these flat plastic minis. I don't know if you guys have used these before. You can pass that around and take a look at them. So these are really cool. So there's a whole set of minis for these. We're gonna see them over the course of this encounter here. They have a cool front and a back. They stand up. Yeah, you get those in each box too. So this
Nice.
is, we'll use this guy for the caravan
Amazing.
master.
Ooh.
But okay, so it sounds like these wolves are close. Is there any skill checks you guys want to make? There's probably, you know, half a dozen NPCs hanging out in here. Here's the caravan master.
I'll make a nature check just to maybe get a bearing on where
Perfect.
they might be coming from.
Sounds good.
So for 17.
Nice.
17, yeah, that's
Yeah.
huge. Okay, nature check, yeah. Judging by the howls, you'd say it's maybe 3 or 4 wolves
Okay.
that you can hear.
3 or 4 wolves I can hear.
They sound like they're coming from the northeast, so we'll say north is this way. So it sounds like they're coming from up this direction somewhere. With a 17, I think you also realize it's unusual for wolves to attack a camp, like a circled camp, right? Like
Yeah.
they wouldn't normally do that. So that's unusual. I'd say that's all the information you grab from that.
Like, they're after the logs.
No.
Would you guys put yourselves, are you guys happy to be standing where you're standing when you take a particular
about standing
position?
up.
May I attempt to hide?
I was gonna say
Yeah, absolutely, you
something
can
earlier,
attempt to
but
hide.
this is My favorite.
What do we do?
Please! Wolves, this is weird. Like there's chaos.
Yeah.
Everyone's panicking in the grip.
We're gonna have to defend.
Where'd Jack Holiday go? What's going on?
It's a 14 stealth check. I don't know what that.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly hide from the caravan master.
I'd like to climb on top of the logs, like so I have higher ground.
Sure. Which wagon would you like to have? The log wagon.
Oh boy. Yeah, the log one. Might as well.
Makes sense. That's you. Great. Okay.
If you could put me underneath one of them.
Absolutely. I have rules for that as well. But okay.
Great.
Is this one okay?
Yes.
Okay. So for climbing, just so you guys know, going underneath wagons. So I'm going to run this whole encounter out of the encounter at the end of the book here. Great. Cover. It's possible to crawl under the wagons. Treat doing so as difficult terrain. So it basically just takes twice as much movement. You're a small-sized creature, so you don't have to be prone or squeezing or anything like that. It's just difficult terrain. It also gives
Okay.
you 3/4 cover against anyone who's not under the wagon.
Great. And is cover work both ways? Does it obscure my view?
No, so you can
Okay.
attack them, but you've got cover. Great. Anyone else put themselves in a particular position?
Sure, I'm gonna get a little closer to this corner over here.
Just standing up here,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
move kind of over that way. Now,
over here,
yeah,
behind those barrels.
with my dark vision, am I able
join
to
you.
see?
Dark vision, yes.
Oh, I
so
also have
it's
dark
this.
vision.
This is their campfire. So within the ring here of wagons, it is bright light inside. Outside of that, it's dim light, and then anywhere off the edge of the map is kind of just no light force. So it's just darkness. So yeah, from there you could probably see up into the woods. It's all kind of obscured by heavy trees and stuff, though. once you
Even
get
if
too
I
far.
go like this with my hands?
You could try.
I can see up to like 60 feet in the dark, as if it were bright light.
Great. Okay, so you guys both.
So
have
I've
dark
got a
vision.
pretty good vision as far as what's
So I'll
going
say
on
that
up
both
there.
of you guys see
I'm also
these
pretty
guys
good at animal stuff.
as they come darting in onto the map.
I'm also, Pragma's
three
also
wolves.
gonna kind of look around 360. Knowing and realizing that wolves wouldn't normally attack, he's gonna kind of look at the other side of the perimeter as if there's anyone who has
Oh, interesting.
control or bidding over these animals.
Very clever. Okay, well, let's go and give me everyone let's do an initiative check. We'll get right back into it here.
David, I have a question. So we did not get to rest, so we still have the same number of
No,
hit
this is a
points?
couple days later. So you guys,
Oh,
we'll say
okay.
this is you had a full rest. You've gotten your hit points and spells back.
Yes.
Okay, starting with Heather again.
10. So
I'm
sad.
sorry, Tristan. 10. Okay, Holiday.
22.
Nice.
Holiday gets to go first. Samo.
Oh.
Samo with the magic sword.
We could.
19.
19 for
Nice.
Pragma. 19. Wow, Pragma. Hi.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 20. It's like the worst thing to like burn that on, but
Samo, you rolled a 1?
Yeah,
What's your dexterity modifier? Plus,
0.
plus 0. Okay, great. All right, got you. Holiday, you're up first as you hear the, again, repeat of the howl. As a trio of these hungry, mangy wolves come coursing through the forest into the camp at, and again, nightfall basically. It's dark everywhere outside there.
can I see them from where I am?
No, you can't. You can just hear them.
Okay, can I crawl to a place where I could see them?
You could crawl. Oh yeah, out to here would probably give you line of sight on that guy.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna crawl
Just
very
like
stealthily.
Like army crawl your way out.
Yeah,
Okay.
just very stealthily.
Grab
Okay.
your neck and start shaking you.
Well, I don't have to army crawl. I don't have to army crawl out, really.
Oh, you're small.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
you're-
can just kind of walk.
Just,
along.
I can just like leisurely like kind of plod along.
But you're- yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
true.
I see one of them.
Yes.
And I'm basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go. Like make a little like wolf noise,
Of course.
and then see if that works. Can that roll a DC 13 Wisdom check for me? I'm gonna keep doing
I
this.
fail it very badly.
Great. Okay. So finally, you say that takes 9 psychic damage.
Nice.
9 psychic damage.
As apparently, I have done the natural predator of the mange wolf, which is the dire mongoose.
As usual.
Yeah, exactly. You take 9 psychic damage.
It starts
And
flashing
you must
back.
immediately use your reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Yay.
Wow.
The
Okay.
creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or pit.
Okay, that's running way off up there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious.
Great, and then I think who's up next?
Good question.
Okay.
Pragma.
I think just with line of sight, like I kind of like give you the special like noble thumbs up, which is more like a I don't know. So
That's
you can
very good, very
see
noble.
like that was me that did that, and so I'll give you inspiration.
You're
there.
awesome.
Yeah, so you go just roll that up with your attack or any of your other stuff if you
Awesome.
want.
Great. For sure you sold a bunch of your snake oil, by the way, between the last encounter and this one.
Okay,
To
great.
people
How
who are
many gold
blown
is
away.
that?
That's a great question. Go ahead.
2.
When I get back, make a deception check for me, and when I get
Okay,
back to it,
alright.
I'll tell you how much gold you made. Pragma's up.
Quick question:
Pragma.
is Finn Dazzle with us still?
Findazzle is with you still.
And would he have a role and be doing some magic stuff?
Great question. Yes, he is with you.
So I'm
Well,
assuming Peppercorn is like kind of up top.
Circling around.
no, they're both huddled in their wagon, which you happen to be standing right near. Oh no, wolves! Wolves!
He's a scholar. Like he could be a complete coward, right?
Yeah. But he sees you look at him, I guess. What's going on? Is it wolves?
There's wolves, but I think we can take them. But we might need your help. I'm just saying, at some point I might like kind of call for you. Or at least can Peppercorn kind of give us like an eye in the sky?
Oh, peppercorn? I wouldn't put peppercorn in the... I will put peppercorn in the line of fire. Let me check with peppercorn.
Okay, that's fine. Just get back to me.
Peppercorn? Yeah, okay. Okay,
Great, I just want to let you know that.
I'll do it.
Awesome. See, this is what I'm talking about, friendship.
We'll do this. All right, here we go. He comes running out of his wagon. Okay. All right, what do you need me? What do you need me?
Okay, see those wolves?
Yes. No.
Okay, trust me, there's wolves.
We'll make this, okay, so we're going to swap out. This will be our Findazzle since we're involving him here.
Okay, Findazzle, look. There's the wolves. I think we got it. What I need you and
Wolves.
Peppercorn to do is to scout around to see if anyone else is approaching from any other side. And just shout for us.
Okay, yes, I can do that.
I don't trust that these wolves are just attacking for no reason.
Scout, look for anyone else. Yes, I'll do it.
Great. And while that happens, then, my guy. Pragma, this is going to be weird. I don't know if this can work technically, but I think I'll sell it. Speaking of selling, get your tickets for this raffle, folks.
That's right, good call. By the way, get your tickets for this raffle. Remember, guys, even...
Turn it out the other way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dungeon in a box. You will be getting a free dungeon in a box. This is like a $30 plus value. Yours for as low as $1 if you contribute tips. Tip now. Exclamation point tips. Enter to
tip.
win. Each
Also,
dollar's a ticket.
From
Yes.
everything we're doing, $30 is a steal on this thing. Like,
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
joke. Like,
that's true.
Just for $1, that's insane.
Yeah, we got to get to the rest of it.
Yeah. So Pragma then looks at the wolves and does comprehend language. And so he taps into a sense.
And you can see up there because you got your dark vision. Love it. Okay.
So, because the idea of wolves hunt in packs and they use their howls just like raptors and other creatures, so they are communicating to some degree. So he's gonna get that to see if I can get a sense of like, oh, they're trying to flank, who they're focused on, or if there is anyone else kind of giving larger orders. If they're adhering.
Well, you'd have to communicate with them. Sure. Oh, to see if they're howling back to anybody.
If they're if there's more going on.
Sure, I'll give you that for free because that's very clever. Yeah. Howling back, and there's another howl in the distance. Much throatier, deeper howl.
That's intense.
Coming from what must like of some sort of alpha wolf, superior wolf.
Is it panic because of the mongoose?
No, this is like a wolf howl coming from somewhere deeper in the forest.
Okay.
And like a deeper, throatier howl from what must be a larger, more terrifying wolf. You would think.
There's a larger wolf.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dire wolf.
And then.
Dire streets.
Yep.
Of swing.
I think that's about all you've got. If you want to interact with the wolves to try and get more information with their their language, but yes, for sure. And it sounds like the wolf that does the deeper, throatier howl is like in charge of these wolves.
Great.
Yes. Okay. Boy, God, it's my turn to tell you guys that. Is that it for your turn, Pragma? You okay with where you are? Tristan.
All right. I'm going to. I'll just shoot my firebolt.
Yeah.
At the closest wolf there.
Do you say anything or gesture in a particular way when you cast that spell?
Usually when I do it, there's a bit of like, make sure the breeze catches my hair.
Oh, totally.
And then I just full on just.
That's how you cast a spell, folks.
I like it.
Flame
The breath
shoots
out.
from your hand and incinerates a wolf. Okay, let's see how this goes. Gotta be a wizard.
Oh, okay, so 19 to hit.
Hit. So now you guys are rolling on. You warmed up.
Right, I still. Come on, Heather, speed it up there, woman.
Which one are you hitting? The panicked one that was running away, by the way?
No, the closest one.
The closest one.
That guy. Gotcha.
And this is a 10, right? No, this is D12. No, this is 10. Okay, sorry.
You got it.
Jeez. Oh.
You can't add that to damage.
Damage. Okay, sorry. So I'm saving this.
Yes.
Add 5 points of fire damage to the.
5 points fire damage. Lights that wolf up. You guys, it just ignites the night as the fur catches on fire. It's still alive. It's just on fire.
Oh, it's horrible.
Very
Can we
good.
see better?
Actually.
Yeah, you can definitely see better. Yeah, so
By
cast
the
like
light of a wolf, we saw everything that was going on.
wolfy, burning bright.
Pragma translates. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah. It doesn't like being on fire.
More fire, they hate it.
Samo, before you can go, these wolves.
I know, you guys have to go ahead of me, don't you?
I
Because I
know.
had rolled so badly.
Okay, so this guy's panicked and can only go away from me, right?
Yeah.
Right.
This one is.
No, it's this guy. This one's on fire.
No, this
I'm
is
sorry,
the
that's
one.
right. And this one's on fire.
Oh, this is the one who panicked away. This
The
one's on
panicked
fire.
wolf is going to come charging into the camp.
Panic wolf?
5, 10.
That's the
Oh, sorry,
That's
that's
panic wolf.
Well, the one who's on
Fire wolf?
panic because he's
Fire.
on fire. That's
Fire
the one.
wolf.
Fire wolf.
Does it set that thing on fire?
Dashes in. Yeah. The flames start to lick up under the side
I'll just
of
make
the
that the coffin and laugh.
That's right.
We might
You
need
don't
that
want to
guy,
waken
though.
that wizard, dude.
Isn't he come?
Both wolves come in. What is your AC again, please, Samo?
Minus 16.
The flaming wolves headed right towards the thing
The
of
logs.
tinder. The logs. Oh, no!
He ran out of the fireworks
We are
tent.
close to it. All right. Got you. 16. Great. I've got. Oh. Yeah. So the two wolves start ganging up on you. Pack. As a pack of wolves would do.
yeah.
You make 2 strength saving throws for me.
Okay.
The first one bites you. You take 7 points of damage. Gets into your thigh and starts jerking. And the other one comes around from behind and jumps up and starts clawing at your exposed back.
I don't like this.
You're being attacked by 2 wolves. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be if 2 wolves
Yeah.
burst in here and started
Yeah.
attacking us?
Yeah.
Be awful.
I mean,
And if you're first level characters,
I'm
cue the wolves!
Oh my god, Dom's look.
That'd be a stream. Okay, give me that strength saving throw. This is to see if they pull you onto the ground.
Alright. I think I'm okay. Do you want me to do 2 of those?
Yeah, because there are 2 of them attacking.
Yeah, I have one of them I got 21.
That's okay.
And the other one I had 9.
Okay, well you still take damage, so you take 7 points of damage from both of them. So 14 damage. Still alive?
No.
Oh no!
Was your total hit points like
12.
Did you
no.
get all your hit points back from
Yeah,
last fight?
thanks.
You did.
Oh.
Okay, great,
Dang.
good.
But
And they
I'm
start-
at -2.
She goes down, he goes down, and then just for a moment you can see one of them pull its jaws away and just pulls, there's a little bit of like, a little of your like calf muscle in its
Ooh.
fangs.
ugh.
Oh man.
And then it's on fire.
How did I not use my magic sword? How did I just get...
You're gonna have to get healed, son.
Sorry.
All right,
I'm gonna need some magic
have
oil,
any?
you guys. Stat.
I did
Yeah.
not take
So this
your
one,
word.
I can't get closer to you.
No.
Do I get a save on my turn again?
I think you might.
So he's just held off to the edge of the.
I'm gonna be no. I don't think this is. I think that's basically just for he has to use the reaction on his turn that one time. It's not as
Okay.
if- yeah.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
he frightened?
No.
Okay, so he can come in and attack now.
Yes.
Down. Into the. Oh, and then they use the rest of their movement to back off from you, under the wagon, giving them cover. The other wolf just circles around and then goes underneath another wagon and is just hunching down there. This has got to be the clothing wagon, and as the the guy with all the fabulous clothing, it's like and like gets inside and like slams his door shut, and you can hear him like panicking inside as the wolf's underneath the wagon growling. Okay, Samo, give me a death saving throw.
You can do the same.
Do it.
I don't know.
Well, 20.
No.
Doesn't happen. You slide one step closer to death. If you fail 2 more times, you die forever. However, I don't think that's going to happen because Finn Dazzle's going. He's trying to make up his mind to do.
You can do this.
Something.
Dazzle.
Oh
Believe
dear!
in your friend.
No! And the gnome comes scampering forward, climbs over that. Oh god, how far can he
Jumps
move?
in the fire. Dies.
20. 25. Oh no, I'm on fire too!
Finn Dazzle, you alcoholic idiot.
I'm so far away from you. Runs over there, spends his entire turn getting to you, out of breath, collapses to his knees, looking more dead than you, sweating profusely, fumbling for a potion on his belt. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough action left to actually give it to you. So he'll get that to you next turn. If he can. Back to the top of the order. Yeah, Holiday.
All right. So
Bad going last in initiative, sorry.
I
I don't know what
saunter.
you're talking about.
I saunter back and under there.
25, 30. So you're okay here?
Yes. And is that within 60 feet of me? I think it is.
It looks
5,
like it.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Yeah.
The one all the way across that you
Yes,
nailed
that one
before?
that I scared before.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, oh, bad dog. And just, go ahead and roll a
I gotta do that
DC
again.
13 wisdom.
Failed.
Okay, so you take. Oh no, I'll just roll. Oh no. 2 oaths. 8 psychic damage.
Nice.
The wolf explodes.
It does.
That's amazing.
It just eyes roll up in terror and then
Yeah,
just
and
rolls
then
in the fetal position.
falls over like a
just
dead
foams
cockroach.
at the mouth. And
Yes, correct.
Well done.
I'm just like,
There's the battle
Yeah.
taking place under wagons.
Yeah.
No one even sees that. You're
and
just,
then I look over at Pragma and I'm just like, yeah, you got this.
what is your reaction seeing Samo go down? Like,
I don't think I saw that. It wasn't in my line of sight.
so I think by the time you get over here, that's true. It wasn't. You get over here and you see Samo
Oh,
down.
I do? Okay.
The wolves you probably don't see because they're hiding under that wagon there. But so you just see Samo just again, a little pool of blood seeping out to the ground.
In that case, I'll go ahead and I'll take out a special like little blow dart that I have and put in a little vial of peck
Peck oil.
oil. And you go, and it goes,
and it splashes upon you. So go ahead and roll, add a d6 to your death saving throw. I think that's something that you can do.
Oh, yeah, you're using your bardic inspiration.
Yes, exactly.
Which takes the form of peg oil.
Yes.
Yes, this makes sense.
You just get it. You can use it for any roll, but you know.
I mean,
you
this
can
is pretty much
potentially-
it.
Yeah.
Pragma.
Great. So I'm gonna get crafty, and you tell me if any of this makes sense or it's true. I know it all makes sense, but tell me
But
how
is it
works.
true? Okay.
Okay, so because of these few days, I've been discussing with Jack Holiday about his peck oil. In fact, he's given me a small vial to kind of say, like a bottle to sample, because I'm interested in its
Was that true?
properties.
Yes.
Okay.
It was very
So
true.
I have it.
It only cost him 4 gold.
Yeah, which is fine. It's like there's something in there that could help, but if there is a property that could help, he needs it right now to actually do damage and not heal. So one of the things he does know about it is highly flammable. So he takes a garment fabric because he was guarding the garment thing,
Yes.
and that person was trying to make him a suit, so he's handing him swatches and different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he takes the cap off the peck oil, puts in a thing, starts doing this, and then he lights the end from the fire, so it's like a Molotov cocktail, and he just chucks it under the wagon at the 2 wolves underneath there.
Oh,
Thing
nice.
bursts, and there's flames. So, what are the rolls? What are the
Well,
damage?
that's easy. Okay, I like it. Here's the oil. I'm fine with it. So you'd have to move there. Here's the thing, though. I think it takes you your action to get out the bottle, put in the fabric, and light it,
Okay.
and then to actually throw it on the same turn. Let's go for it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
come
I'm
on,
okay with
this is
that.
fun.
I'm okay with that. I agree. I'm okay with
You're
that.
into it. So-
Yeah, that's fine. That was fine. And then you've justified it all very well. Okay. So give me a just a ranged attack roll would make sense. So d20 plus your dex mod.
Great. 16.
Very good. Except they have 3/4 cover because they're underneath that wagon.
But it's fire.
It's kind of rolling it, right?
True. So you're just trying to do area of effect.
Yeah, it's
basically.
just kind of like,
Yeah.
one's already on fire, so it's just going to add to it.
Great.
Oh no, more fire!
Yeah. Good. Yeah. I think that lights that whole the whole wagon on fire. You just chuck it. They've got cover from the wagon, but it's very close on the roll, so I think it smashes into the side of the wagon. The flaming oil just spreads everywhere, spills onto the ground, igniting the wolves, but also catching the wagon on fire with a crackling roar.
That's the family wagon, right? Where like the families were staying.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll take care of
Don't
it.
worry, I barred the door to prevent anything getting inside.
Keep him safe.
Roll.
Why is it locked from the outside?
God.
So we'll give them d6 damage to those guys. How much they take?
5.
5. That's enough to kill the one that was already on fire.
Sweet. So I gained the 4 temp hit points.
Down he goes. Okay, Pragma's done. Tristan.
I'm actually gonna put the fire on the wagon out
How?
with my ray of frost.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hopefully not.
That's perfect. There is actually an event in here for how to handle burning wagons.
Oh yes.
Why would I include that? Oh, I don't know. I've DM'd games with players before. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't want to destroy the wagon, but I definitely want to put out the fuck because that's
Perfect.
My
No,
5
that's-
gold pieces are gonna fly away if the wagon is if
Ray
we
of
lose
Frost.
what's inside.
Ray of Frost is perfect. Especially, yeah.
Oh, and I'll roll with advantage on this. I think it's fine. A 21 to hit it. I wasted that.
So icy frost starts to
Sorry. Okay.
crinkle over the side of it, and the ice starts to cool it down, and the flames begin to subside as you force the frost to. It looks cool.
Because I rolled 21.
Great.
Now-
Puts it out.
If the flames are on the wolf, would it also put those flames out, which would be frost on the wolf, which could possibly do... Oh, come on, try and hear.
I like where you go though.
It is the wolf's turn.
Get ahead. I
The
like it.
surviving wolf lets out a final howl and turns and darts and runs off into the forest.
What did that howl mean?
Because you can understand what they're saying still.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah. Oh shit! No! Whoa no! Yeah, it's just basically a howl of mourning, fear, and loss.
Is there an attack of opportunity if the wolf's running away? Can any of us attack that wolf?
No
Like
one's
can I-
close enough to get an attack opportunity. Fortunately,
Peppercorn?
Peppercorn is cawing its head off somewhere over here, but Findazzle is paying it no attention.
No.
As Finn does, quiet, Peppercorn, I don't care what's going on over there. Same
no,
old.
Dazzle.
Okay, same old goes, and go and make your death saving throw again just to see if you pops the cork out on his little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
17.
You don't get, you
Nice.
don't die, which is great because he pours a health potion down your throat.
Mm-hmm.
You heal 6 points of damage.
Yay.
So
But that's from 0.
from 0, so you're up to 6.
Okay, so I have 6. I thought that was -2 because that's where I
No,
really
you don't have to
bad.
track that really.
Thank goodness. Oh, integers.
Thank goodness I said, shut up, Peppercorn! Can't you see? Samo, are you back? Samo, are you okay?
Oh.
So the torn leg muscles like re-knot themselves as the magic potion goes through your body. And
Good thing you used all of that peck oil I sold you.
yeah, you're still gleaming and covered in beautiful peck oil, so yeah, it's going
Vince dead.
my hands are so. Oh, now it's on my.
Very oily.
I got a 25 on that deception roll. by the way.
You sold 25 gold pieces worth of peck oil to
Yes,
people.
awesome, great.
This is from your deception roll to sell
That's
peck oil.
amazing.
I did roll a 20. so-
Yeah, so I think that's just people like. Is it how much does a bottle cost?
It as much as I could possibly convince them it costs.
25 gold pieces.
All right.
is fine. You earn 25 gold pieces selling through your
hilarious.
supply of snake oil.
Yeah, seeing as how I was
Heck
not
well.
getting paid for this trip, I'm very happy about that.
No, you weren't getting your regular pay.
I was?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
wasn't.
Oh, I thought
And
you
you
were
were getting
basically
docked.
we were 1.5 people, so you like lowered the price.
He was generous to you both.
Oh, yeah. Well, there we go.
Didn't cheat you too much.
I'll split it with the between the 4 of us.
Sounds
Nice,
good. You've earned
yeah.
your pay a little bit there.
Findazzle's still batting away.
Thank you all for
I
your
don't
participation.
care what's happening over there. I don't care how many goblins you see.
Goblins.
C.
Go-
Oh, I focused on the wrong part of that sentence.
you.
Peppercorn like lands next to you and is going, "Rah, rah, goblins.
I was like, I look around. I'm like,
Yep.
there's goblins, guys.
Yeah, it's,
Friendly goblin?
good question.
They are
I
not
don't think
your
they're friendly.
friend.
I don't think they're friendly.
Peppercorn has been circling
I
the
don't-
camp looking for, like you said, if anything unusual is going on. And it's saying something about like big goblin, big goblin. Over there by that wagon there. So we've established, we know where the lumber wagon is and the clothing wagon. What was your wagon? The spice wagon.
The spice wagon, yeah.
The spice wagon. This is this one with the yellow top there.
Okay.
Peppercorn's saying that it is being ransacked by goblins.
What?
Ransacked by goblins. Rah!
Oh my gosh.
Give me, and sure enough, I guess as you guys turn over there, and you can see it now, you guys all turn, it's like rocking slightly.
Oh, jeez.
Like you don't want
The
to come
carts
knocking.
are rocking, yeah.
Yeah, the goblins are stealing.
Are knocking.
What would you guys do? We can
It's just spice.
I have been sworn to protect the spice. The spice must flow, and it is my duty to protect that. So I'm gonna yell at one of the goblins. Are we in combat right now?
If you'd like to be in combat still, we can be in combat.
Or are
let's
they
keep
are,
it in combat
Are
to
they
keep things
are they
moving.
hostile to us?
That you don't know yet. All you know is that there are goblins over there at that wagon.
Ransacking. Let's go see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And who had the? Go and give me a perception check with advantage, because you've been tipped off here.
Okay. Great. So one of those a 14.
14, good enough to see. Hard to demonstrate this.
Well, those are cool.
Laying prone underneath the wagon is a goblin with a little short bow, like watching, like being lookout, kind of hidden in the tall grass right underneath the wagon there.
Okay.
He is armed, and then there seem to be some creatures inside of it as well.
Okay.
It's kind of rocking back and forth there.
So Prima quietly goes, okay guys, there's a potential friend by the wagon, and there might be 2 or more friends inside. I
Well-
think we just, if they're in the spice wagon, let's just get a really good dry rub going. We got the fire. A little cooking.
we've got plenty of wolf meat.
already cooked.
Are you serious? Friends with goblins? Goblins and gnomes hate each other. I couldn't possibly do something like that. But I guess I've never tried.
See?
I don't think they're really his friends.
I don't think they're friends either. I haven't been out of town very much.
He hasn't been the best judge of character on this trip, so...
Yeah, I think...
Maybe we give it a shot.
Your friend is just a
I'll,
stranger
I'll,
you
I'll,
haven't
I'll
met.
go speak to them on your behalf. Is there anything that you want to say? This could be a historic accord between Goblin and Gnome.
It's a good idea. They're probably confused or something, right?
I feel like, Jack, I'm worried about you, man. Why are you talking weirdly?
I'll go with you.
I just...
I'm feeling a little bit better. I'll walk over
Okay,
with you.
well, all of us together walk over to the wagon.
Yes.
On the count of 3, ready?
Yes.
1, 2,
3!
You guys start towards the wagon. Immediately.
I just imagine like cartoon.
Yeah. All right, let's line you guys up.
Are they hostile to us, David?
Yeah, you're immediately shot by the guy. With
okay,
the
all
one
right,
with the arrow. Goes. Shoots his little arrow at you guys. He starts shouting in his goblin voice. He's gonna shoot you with the arrow.
As you do.
The big one. That's a hit. All right.
6 points of damage.
No.
4 points of damage.
Oh, God. I am not feeling great.
And then immediately starts scrambling out under the back under the wagon using its. Oh no, that doesn't work actually. Yeah, just going to take its. No, that was a ready to action, so it can't move. Sorry. There we go. Go ahead and you came back to life. I'm going to keep all the rest of you guys in your initiative order. Go ahead and make roll a new initiative for me to see what you come up at.
Come on, baby.
5.
Thanks, 5.
5? Mm-hmm. You go last still.
This is what, yeah. I mean,
I've
you've been trying to keep a lid on the rage. I mean,
It's
It's
tough
not working for me.
Bird's rage had
you have as an orc with your orcish blood or half orc.
Yeah,
If you get dropped to 0 hit points,
yeah.
you can just shake that off. Once per day, you can just be like, nope, 1 hit point.
Well, I'm an orc, so yeah.
Yeah, you've got like it's written there on the sheet. We'll go over that later, but
Okay.
yeah, remind me of that next time. It's hard to stop you. So if that happens again,
That's
you
okay.
just tell me no.
It's been kind of rough.
Okay.
But if you drop to 0 now, you can use it now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
You could have used it last time.
I
you can use
will,
it now.
but I
No,
also
of course
have
they
I also have a
They
magic
might-
sword. So.
Yeah.
They might be friendly. You guys don't know. Holiday. Samo gets shot by another arrow, just another right into your other pec. Little goblin arrow.
My money makers.
My advertising campaign. I mean, my friends. No.
All right. Well, what would you do? It's your turn, followed by Pragma.
I would look at one of those goblins and I would just give.
You only see the one who's hiding.
I
under the
would
wagon.
look at that goblin
Okay.
and I would just say, listen, no, it doesn't matter if you use the entire cart of spice. It would not be able to cure the stink that I'm smelling from here. So that needs to roll a DC 13.
Rough. It's a rough dex. I believe that's a failure. Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
That's a failure.
Okay, cool. Takes 4 points of damage. Is the wounded pride,
Okay.
and also has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Nice.
Ooh, really good.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and give some. I think I have. If I'm counting, have I given that 3 times or 2? I think I have 1 more Bardic Inspiration to give out, so I'm gonna give you a D6 on whatever roll you'd like.
Bardic
you.
Inspiration, excellent. Which
Nice.
okay, Pragma, you're up.
Great.
So that guy down there's
You're inspired by my defense.
starts
of your
shouting.
honor.
The cart stage starts rocking more.
Great. So Pragma's going to, use the thing that got him on this caravan, and he just points to the goblin for a true strike. And he's like, let's learn what hurts these goblins the most. And so he will garner any goblin weaknesses or
Interesting.
even resistances, so we know what not to.
They're pretty weak, cowardly little bastards, really.
Okay.
The attack you did just about killed that guy straight up. You can tell he's got about 2 hit points left.
Okay.
They're pretty weak, but a pretty good shot with a bow. So they're better at range than they are up close, basically. And they're nimble, very nimble, so they can kind of as bonus actions kind of scramble away from you guys or hide or whatever.
Great. So I relay that to the squad.
Love it. Squad knows. Great. Goblin's gonna go. Guy reloads and shoot Samo again.
What's that about? Why is it always gotta be me? Is it because I'm the easiest target?
Do the orc walking towards him with a magic sword.
Oh.
How dare you insult me?
It's true. It's true. It seems like you were the only one who's hit them so far. I think you're an orc. You're a goblin. You double down. Damn, they're rolling high. It's another hit. Oh boy. Here we go. 6 points of damage.
You can say no.
Great. Can I just shake that one
You
off?
can shake that off. So yeah,
Wow.
so basically you have your, can I see your sheet real quick? I'm gonna read this and get this right. Okay. Oh, I'm wrong.
No, you're dead.
That's half orcs have that. Regular orcs. Yeah, sorry, regular orcs don't have that. Well, we'll say that you have that for now. Because I thought you did and I
Yeah.
told you.
Oh,
you did.
relentless endurance.
That's the one I thought
That's
you
the
had.
one. Okay, I'll take it. I
Okay.
might not have it on that, but
That's
I
okay.
have it
Well,
on
we'll say you've got that
my
temporarily.
faux sheet.
Sweet.
From the peck oil, probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I
Got
told you
it.
you had that and I was wrong. Great, so that hits you. You basically, blood red mist fills your eyes, but you're not finished yet. Great. The wagon continues to shake.
Unstoppable.
And then it starts to creak forward slightly. As if the entire wagon starts to get moved, shifts forward. And what could be possibly causing that? You guys are close enough now to see that. So in addition to whoever's inside, there's a goblin here who is tying loops of rope around the arms and shoulders of a giant ogre who is getting lashed to the front of the wagon like a big pack animal.
Oh no.
And that goblin's going, nah, 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 nah. And it's like shouting at this ogre, not a regular ogre, an ungwol ogre, creature you may or may not have encountered before.
Oh.
So there's, in addition, we've got new monsters that show up in our each
my
adventure as well.
gosh.
So ungwol ogre stats here. Ungwol, of course, being the word for any animal that has hoofed feet.
Oh.
Yeah, so this ogre, you look at it,
Learned a new word
it's like
today.
looks like a hybrid animal ogre thing. So it's got like big mule-like ears that come down, and it's like big sort of mule-like face, and it's going, "Dude, gotta pull the wagon, go, 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 go." So, all right, and he's like, they're lashing it on with rope, and the thing's already starting to strain forward, and the entire wagon's starting to like creak forward, like they're just gonna take the whole thing. Go ahead.
I'm gonna shoot my fire to slice the ropes.
Oh, nice. Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay, and I have an advantage from before that I haven't used from the earlier battle.
Yeah.
Yes, you use your inspiration.
So
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use it if this goes randomly. Oh, never mind. Can I not use it? 24. No, it's okay.
no,
That's fair
I
enough.
think
20. I used it, so it's 24. I used the
you
advantage. I called
crush it.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Okay, you blast the ropes with a blast of fire. The goblin tied them on. It's like, yeah! The ropes go up in flames. The ogre probably is disturbed by that. Slapping at himself. Very good. All right. Is that it for your turn, Tristan?
I'm gonna hide behind my friends because I'm a coward.
Samo.
I'm gonna huddle behind somebody because I'm lame.
Okay. Well, you're hiding.
Sorry.
You want to hide behind
I
Samo?
just don't have any courage yet. Yeah, I'm hiding. Well, Sam, that's not nice. Hold on, who the?
Samo's big
I'm
enough.
That's about
trying to
it.
hide behind Jack, even though I'm taller than he is, because I'm not thinking straight.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's
you,
like I could
you
still get
step
hit if
behind
they do
Jack.
stuff.
Samo,
Yeah.
you're still alive.
Yep.
Kind of on death's door.
That's fine. I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory. So I've got my magic sword.
Sheath your sword.
Yeah, I unsheathed the magic sword. I'm gonna head towards this ogre and just like knock him down like by the legs or whatever.
You attack the ogre directly.
I know it's not a good idea,
Says
but I'm not a good
Findazzle.
idea guy.
And Dazzle goes,
It's not my strong suit.
"Careful, Simo. You're not looking very healthy. I just have this one healing potion left,
Aw.
and I'll use it on you. I hope I don't have to."
We gotta stop the cart for Jack.
All right, so-
That's Jack's cart.
Charge that ogre then.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Please, be my guest. So you're gonna. Is that your course of action?
I hope this day would have never come, but honestly, I kind of saw it coming. I
I feel like that's why you have I think you saw it coming. But I also have advantage because of him a little bit of, or inspiration, whatever.
Bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. Okay.
So it might not go as terribly, but hey, we'll see. It's not been a good day.
Gotta live a little.
Gotta pull the wagon.
Oh, great. 12.
That hits.
15.
He's got no armor.
15.
15. Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits. Okay. How much damage do you do? Roll damage and roll high.
Nice.
Reflex.
Yeah.
8.
Nice.
8.
It's great.
You swing your sword around. You dig it right. You just hit that ogre as hard as you can, and it goes. And just, like it's just thick ribbons of muscle. It just hits, and you draw like a little line of blood from the side of the ogre. Oh!
Finish him.
Starts
Oh no.
starts raising this fist like it's just gonna try and crush your head.
Aww.
But it's not much damage.
Even with my magical item?
Yeah, it doesn't do extra damage. It's just is magic.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
And gives him the light.
It is cool. Yeah, it is. All right, but he's
Wind
like
just glistened and gave light, and
Just
then
so
it's
you-
like, oh, light.
these sizes are approximately correct. So it's like you're attacking like a dump truck. All right. Oh, it's for me to tell you back to the top
Oh, all right.
because goblins went. Yeah,
So the ogre
ogre's
is
going. Not just yet, but he will on his turn. His last turn was trying to start to pull the wagon out of there.
Great.
The guy was trying to get him to go. So, yes, Holiday.
All right, so me seeing that the ogre seems like it's gonna smash my buddy, I just say, hey, hey now, my large friend, I would say that those fists there, they're only really good for manual labor, not actually. You can't win in a fight against such a glorious, glistening warrior that you see before you. So that's a DC 13.
Oh, what is
my,
this one?
This is my cantrip, which is
You can use
vicious
this all the
mockery.
time.
Cool.
I can just use this infinite amount of time. How did I do? Or how did you do? Okay.
I failed so badly.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you
So
did.
you take 3 points of damage.
To the ogre?
Yes, but he has disadvantage
Okay,
on the next attack roll it makes.
that's very helpful.
Nice.
Okay. It's slow and angry. Great. Okay, Pragma.
Great.
Then the goblin's gonna go again.
Cool. Pragma this whole time is just kind of muttering to himself, like, yeah, okay, not everyone can be your friend. I get it, but you gotta try. You have to try. You gotta try. Nothing you do. And then he turns to the goblin under the wagon, and then, like, with his hand outstretched, he just sends force. I have advantage because I have True Strike on them.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 21.
Do I have true? Yep. Okay. Yep. You see exactly what that goblin starts to scramble out of the way, and you see it coming a mile away. He just
And then that takes 9.
kills him.
Yay.
Strikes him down.
But I wanted to be friends.
Down.
Use our words.
All right, goblins. The one under the wagon goes. The big ogre goes. Gosh, you're right there.
I know, it's not great.
Just starts reaching for your head. Slowly, we'll get to that in a
Yeah,
second.
but, I can slip right out of those hands. My hair is oily as hell.
It's true.
He's got disadvantage on the attack
Disadvantage.
as he's slowly coming in for you. So there's the goblin who's on the side of the ogre. He's like, like all the ropes are burnt. He's like, ow. And then he just draws his little short sword, looks around. You guys are over there. Puts the short sword back. Draws a short bow, and it's going to shoot at you. Does 3 quick knocks on the wagon itself, and the little hanging piece of fabric sweeps open, and another goblin comes out who's just completely laden up with bags of spices and the nice copper pot or whatever is on his head, and just everything, just everything he could possibly take. And he's like, ah! He sees you guys. and grabs his short bow. They both are going to shoot, so we'll do one at you and one at the other of you. So Tristan, what's your AC?
Sorry, geez, 15. Sorry, I'm like
15. Just barely whizzes over your head, like just misses you.
oh, kind of gets
And
the
what is
hair
your
a little
AC?
bit.
13.
13. They both miss you.
So upset.
Wait, 13. Oh, nice. Still misses you. And then, so this guy's done. We had my other goblin. Oh, we'll just use him again, won't we? Great. So these guys, and this guy will be the dead one. Great. So these guys then scrabble and leap out the back using their extremely nimble little goblin escape. Like flap through the back of the wagon. Leap out the back. Leaving the ogre to finish going. Okay, what's your AC?
Mine is 16. Ooh.
It's a 16, but I have disadvantage. Okay, so I rolled a 15 with my disadvantage. Okay, so that's 21 to hit you. Just you slip out, but he just grabs a big hold of that hair. And then punches you in the face.
Not a good same-o day.
Your sword drops.
I mean, we don't have a tank, so really you're kind of doing your job, which is just take all the
You
damage.
take 8 points of damage.
100%.
You take 8 points of damage as he just pounds you in the face.
Oh, well, bye, guys.
Like it. And just like lifts up Seimu by the glistening hair. Okay, that's what he's doing. Findazzle goes, no! Findazzle's turn. It's close enough. Looks around. Pac-Man, what do I do? What do I do? Yeah. Spells, potions, spells, potions.
Yes, to any of those.
Yes.
Friend.
He takes the potion, his second and last healing potion, grips it in his teeth, and leaps onto your body as you're lifted into the air and climbs up your like greasy head.
I am a mountain, basically.
Slips off but grabs onto the arrow that's stuck in your pec from the guy who shot you before. And then starts trying to pour the healing potion into your mouth. I'm not thinking this through, am I? Okay, there we go. So you heal 1, 2, 3. So you heal 5 points of hit points. So you're up to 5.
Woo!
Doing good.
Nice.
Undead again.
Yeah, pretty soon. Seimu, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. I've got a spell here for you somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
Back to top of the order, Holiday. It's looking bad.
Really?
It's looking bad for
I
you guys.
don't think I've hit him since
Did
I
I-
burned the ropes in the last turn.
Tristan, did I skip you? I'm sorry, it's Tristan. I'm sorry. And then
No, it's
Seimu.
okay. No, it's okay. I'm gonna.
So Findazzle went too soon. That was my bad.
No, I'm glad he went.
Delayed action.
Yes.
I'm gonna ice the guy wearing all the spices.
Ice the guy wearing all the spices.
I have
Great.
60-foot range, I think, on that.
What do you hit him with? Oh, with your ice.
Ice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
15 or no 17.
Yeah, that definitely hits
Hit.
him.
Dang.
And then okay. One point of damage. That's great. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Can I roll again, or should I just...
What is your die you're supposed to roll?
Oh, 1d8.
Yeah, roll it.
Sorry.
Roll correct dice,
Thanks a lot.
please. It's a 1.
4.
4, okay, that's better. All right, Spice Guy gets hit with a blast of, like, big poof of spices goes off of him as you hit him. Slows him down, I believe.
Okay.
Probably about 10 feet with Ray of Frost. Still alive, he's limping his way out of there. Great. Seimu, you're back up. You're not technically grappled by this guy, so you can slip out of his grasp and fall into the ground if you like.
Slipped right out of his hands.
Findazzle rolls off of you. Just big greasy spot down the whole front of his like robe, everything like that. Seimu, get out of here! You're not strong enough. You can't beat this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Must help.
okay. I can. If you can
Must
survive,
help.
if you can. Oh,
Must help, friend.
Seimu.
The power of friendship. Pragma says to nobody.
We can do this together, Seimu. You and I.
Yes.
Okay, he's got some spells he can help you. He can cast to help you guys out, including.
Yes.
Hang on. I can make you big.
Bigger?
As big as him.
Yeah! Same old.
But you're going to have to
Your
live.
sword keeps going up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like flashing.
Yeah, it's just flashing. That's cool. You've got a hype man in your sword now.
Yeah.
So he can make you bigger, but that's not necessarily going to give you more hit points.
I've seen that email, so be careful.
I can make you bigger. I can do it as big as an ogre. You'll swell up with tremendous size. Okay, but
Can you also please teach me that spell?
For no particular reason. Everyone seems to go like, yeah, me too.
those are snake oil salesmen nowadays, aren't they? They're the people who sell you the penis pills. Okay.
Oh my gosh, internet.
Samo, it's still technically your turn.
Yep.
So you can stand there and go toe to toe with this ogre again.
Yep.
The ogre will definitely punch you on his turn again if he can hit you, but he might have disadvantage. So who knows? I could run away.
I would still like to be big, but I think I need to back off for a second.
Fair enough.
Maybe let some people who have some spells do some things.
That's entirely up to you guys.
I feel like
Ogre's
that
going-
might be what I need to do. Because I've almost died like 10 times now, so...
Could
Could I interject and perhaps...
Yes, please,
say,
Holiday.
Samo, may I recommend that you go squash the goblins, and then perhaps once they have turned into a fine green jelly,
Yeah.
we can negotiate with the ogre once his masters have been vanquished.
Oh, done. Wah, wah, wah. I walk over to them,
Teamwork
Okay.
makes the dream work.
and I just go... Like I just...
That sounds good. Roll to attack.
I'm gonna slice them.
Go get them, Samo. You can do it. And then as you leave, he looks around and you see that it's just Finn Dazzle at the feet of the giant ogre. Okay. So go ahead.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That's a hit. Okay, roll damage from it. This is Spice Guy, by the way, I believe.
Yay.
Old Spice.
Too much spice.
See, the guy doesn't have anything.
Yeah. Okay, describe what you do to this guy with your sword.
Oh, well, I just walk over simply. He's tiny. I just go...
Just drive it right through him like a kebab.
Like, it's just the easiest thing. I was like, oh,
He just
much
dies,
easier than
Yeah, dies on the hilt of your sword easily. Okay. Very
the
good.
big guy.
So you'd say he's Tarragon?
I mean, it's a bit of a drive. You gotta go
I would
a
never
few
say
miles.
that.
I'm only human.
I'm just keeping you guys safe
Not what I liked.
for on
Sorry, now we're back up top. Holiday,
the
you're up.
road.
I'm up again. All right.
Holiday, Pragma will be next after Holiday.
Great.
So I'm gonna look at this ogre. I'm gonna say, oh, really, these are the people you let boss you around. Like what? You should come into our service. I'm a generous employer. In fact, I treat all of my partners and employees very well. Just I gave a confidence boost to Samo there. You could check that. Yeah.
Ogre.
Yeah. Ogre dumb. All right. So.
Yeah.
All right. So roll a DC 13.
Oh no. He crushes it!
Oh no!
The ogre comes through!
No!
It's just he's too slow. You're just talking.
Yeah, my
catching up with the
insult's
first
just
sentence.
right over his
Yeah.
head. I should have just said ogre dumb. I should have led with that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just double checking. He does have a -3. Is it 13?
Yes.
He just barely makes it.
Oh.
Want to be my friend?
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's about all.
Yes.
Great. That's it for your turn. Do you move?
No, I don't have anything else I can do.
Pragma, you're up.
Sweet. Pragma's gonna go over to the last remaining goblin, right?
Yes.
This
guy's done
So he's going to rush over because he knows they're better at range, so close up.
Run past Samo, who just has a goblin stuck on the sword still.
Yeah,
Just like
a
shaking it
glowing goblin.
Yeah.
Same old, same old, same old.
Flash, 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 flash.
Same old, same
Body
old.
of the corpse just hitting the ground and rising.
Do.
And then Pragma again is gonna get kind of like terrifying and evil and weird. And he's just gonna look right at the goblin. And he's gonna take his dagger, like in a very like just like strike. And he's just like, there's an evil in you, and I have to get it out.
No.
And then
I'm fine.
13
Hits.
for
Nice.
7.
Nice.
Ooh, that does it.
And he just like grabs it right into his chest.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, this fool's dead.
I'll take some more of those sweet hit points.
He's points out. Very good. Okay, goblins dead. Great. Okay, which brings us back to my turn. The ogre gets to go.
Is ogre before Tristan?
Ogre goes before
Okay.
Tristan.
Sorry, just gotta make sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I know.
We're on to you.
It's been a while since I've had to run my own initiative. I shop it out
that's
usually.
True.
So
I'm happy to do it next session if you like.
I'll farm it out. Thank you. It's a good idea. Gotta get you. He says, striding forward over here. You kind of ran out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
The little gnome is there.
Yeah, Findazzle.
Findazzle is there.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh no.
Vital NPC.
I'll have to listen to Peppercorn from now on. Oh yeah, does Peppercorn come in with anything?
No, Peppercorn's just kind of flying around in the air. That's going, oh God, no! They're all dying. Jeez, there's not too much. All right. Yeah, I think he's just gonna. I'm just going to step onto Findazzle and just trying to grind him into the ground. Does he have disadvantage still from anything?
No.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, no. This is great. This is why you play.
That was a natural 20.
So he's got
Findazzle.
Findazzle
Oh
is
no!
so nice.
Why did I have to leave my whack? And then just as the Uncle Ogre just drives him into the
Oh,
earth.
that's awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's strange though, David, that you wrote like a sidebar that's just like the several gruesome deaths you can describe for Findazzle.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. So oh.
5.
And then
He's just a hand and an eye.
He magics
lifts
himself
his foot up, and he's just Findazzle's just crushed beneath there. 1 hit point remaining.
Wow.
1 hit point remaining. Just he's higher level than you guys, so he was able to take a little bit of damage.
And he's like,
Not
I'm
much.
so glad I used those healing potions.
Oh,
on that
yeah.
slippery orc.
Trying to reach for his healing potion, and his belt's just empty. Peppercorn, kill me. Just kill me. All right, so
Oh, that's great.
down, standing on him. Good. All right, that's it for the goblins. Tristan, the angry ogre, turned his attention towards you and Holiday. Crush on. So he's starting to walk forward.
This is you.
I'm gonna shoot fire at him. I'm gonna aim for his eyes.
Oh, okay.
Blind ogre's always super safe.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's a big miss.
Yeah, definitely.
Daddy
miss.
Warbutt.
Doesn't matter. I mean, I would have 8. Okay, totally.
Yeah, it's a miss. Sorry. Fire. Shoot at his eyes. You just boom. The fast flame out
Dang
there
it
before
all.
it gets to him. Okay. Samo. Those goblins are dead. The angry ogre is starting to rampage into the heart of the caravan camp now. The cries and shrieks of the alarmed other caravan.
Can I try to trip him so he falls into that fire?
Ooh.
You'd have to get closer to the fire.
Well, him, in between him, like, I turn around.
Dive in front of him.
Yeah. So I can go like 30 feet, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get him all the way.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a big
Trip him up.
ass dude. He's gonna fall in there.
It's too far away from that to fall in there. Still.
It's pretty close.
He's pretty close.
Could you
You'd
time?
have to get him a little closer to get him into the fire.
All right, so if I get him to come towards me, if I'm right
Definitely
here, like
if-
at that log.
Definitely if you get him to come towards you.
All right, let's do that. See if we can trip him. Because I obviously can't beat him, but I
He
can
definitely,
try
well,
to-
he definitely is most attracted to hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Findazzle, still alive, 1 hit point, gets to go. Give you the order. Yeah. Pulling his way up. Hey. Oh God, my teeth. Oh God.
I need these for spells. That's pretty special.
Okay, he is going to. God, what the heck can he hit this thing with? Do you want to get bigger?
Power word.
Me?
kill.
Or does he have something that makes something smaller? 'Cause I've seen that email too.
That's true. Great.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Reducto gastronomist is the spell. He reaches out and begins to shrink the ogre down to a smaller size. Hopefully.
Nice.
We'll see if that helps or not. Ogre gets to make a save. Ooh. Fails. And the ogre starts to reduce down. I'll use a smaller thing from now until he's about your size, Samo.
Nice.
What's going on? Okay, so he's smaller. He's still incredibly strong and dangerous. Just so you guys know, Findazzle sits backwards, breathing heavily on the ground. Okay, Holiday, back to you.
All right. So, is there any way now that he's been shrunk? Is there any way to try and reason with this ogre, or is he enraged?
All
beyond
the
all
goblins
reason?
are dead. No, he seems to be possibly open to negotiations. You're
Really?
gonna have to have. Well, you're gonna have to have a real good pitch. You're gonna have to.
A real good
Get
simple
through to this
bitch.
guy.
Small, yeah.
Listen.
Too much.
Ogre, you small now.
Me small now.
Yes. Look at yourself. Look, you're now eye level. You small now. You don't want to be small, no?
No.
You want to be big.
Yeah, big.
Well, I can help you out with that.
Whoa.
All you have to do is just agree to mosey away and mind your own business and leave these folks in peace, and we'll be able to make you big again.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Because technically we can, I guess.
Do you want to deceive him?
Yeah.
I
I'll take
it's
the
fine
section.
either way. I would like to use my inspiration now.
Yes, please do.
Yes.
So I guess here, let me. You know, if I grab your other d20 here,
Go
see what
ahead.
happens.
Please do.
God, terrible rolls.
What did you? But he's very stupid.
12 is my max there.
All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, he rolled a 4.
Okay, great.
Hey.
What? Yeah, make me bigger again. Okay, so yeah, you get through to him. I could keep doing the
Leave.
voice, but
Oh, I liked
Oh, I
it.
know.
He's so sweet.
yeah, he's a good guy.
Now, when he has his back turned, kill him.
So he kind of like lowers his hands and asks you to make him bigger.
No, we will make you bigger. When you leave, you'll realize you're bigger.
The spell wears off, right?
Yes. Eventually.
Okay.
Great. Okay, yeah. Findazzle's like, what are you doing? Kill him now.
Avenge me! He's like wheezing.
Okay, I think that works. The ogre kind of like moseys his way out towards the edge of the camp and stops and turns around.
Like the end of all great actions.
Further. It goes like a couple
It's like,
feet
I
further
think
behind
you
the
need to
caravan.
Sleep, right, friend? That's when you get bigger after a good long sleep.
Oh, yeah.
If I leave, the boss get angry. Go back to the boss is okay?
No.
No.
Who is the boss? Give us his name and what he does.
And where he
What he
is.
looks like.
The boss hit me. Sometimes give me the apples. Zick is the boss. He's got all the stolen wagons. I steal all the wagons for the boss. Go back to the boss?
No,
Get
don't go to. Does he have more wagons than we do?
I can't count.
We have more wagons than he does. That means that you should respect our authority.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, go. So, me free now?
Yeah.
I
You're
go
free.
But where do I go? Go back to my wife and kids?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Let's go.
Oh. But they said I shouldn't. But I could, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. go tell my wife I love her now.
Don't kill him.
Here I go.
Kill him. No.
That's like, yeah.
I can't. He's so
He couldn't procreate.
His wife and children is what he calls his stolen caravan. It's just a caravan that's like fashioned into a large ogre.
Yeah, there's my
Lipstick on
wife.
it.
It's just a post in the forest somewhere.
Oh, it's the saddest thing I've
His
ever
eyes
thought
are
of.
just skulls of victims.
I love your wife.
Oh my gosh.
There's like kids, just a dead wolf.
Oh.
No.
I just thought it
We
was
don't know
real
that. He
quiet.
probably has a real wife and kids.
Oh.
Going back, and he just wanders off into the forest. It's fine.
Just like the end of all great fantasy.
Yeah. Remember that scene where the cave troll breaks in to get Frodo and all the other guys, and at the end they convince him to go back to his wife. He's like, yeah. All right. Combat ends. You guys turn around to see all the assembled NPCs, or the other caravan travelers, and the caravan master just staring at you guys in shock and disbelief. That was all right. That was crazy. You guys are nuts. But good job. You defended the caravan.
Thank you.
You guys, so if you guys want to spend hit die, you have a hit die you can roll to regain that many hit points. It's equal to.
Sorry, can I give it to anyone?
You can only use it on yourself. So you could roll. I think yours is probably like a D12 or D10 for a fighter. Yeah. What'd you roll?
I got 4 more points.
And then you can add your Constitution modifier to that. So plus 2 more, so you get back up to 6 if you like.
Nice.
What is that? 5.
Findazzle
So add-
is badly injured. Breathing a little easier now as he
11.
regains some hit points himself after you guys sit around and talk for a while. Peppercorn comes back down. Well, that was very exciting, actually. I think I enjoyed that. Other than almost being killed and all of that, that was quite invigorating. Do you know there's all sorts of stories of missing caravans that travel around here? Possibly they've all been taken to this camp. I think we could go take a look. Wouldn't hurt anything, right? Just take a look, would they? I mean,
To
surely
this camp?
those goblins.
Working for somebody.
Yes,
And if there's somebody there, we
exactly.
know what that means.
That means the ogre's.
No, it's a
That's what he was
potential. It's a
talking
potential
about.
friend.
It is a
Don't
potential.
think they're friends.
Well,
It's an opportunity, and if they turn out
friend
not,
is just a stranger you haven't met.
and if they turn out not to be friends, we can oust them, and then we just need to make sure we have everyone see us do it, so they can reward us appropriately.
Yeah, it also makes me. It also makes me think of that story. You know, the lost royal treasure.
Treasure?
Really?
Yes, missing caravans that travel through these woods all the time. One that was traveling into Greyhaven, very much like ours, that never made it. And they never recovered where it went to, but was apparently traveling with something quite powerful, a bit of a magical item, is my understanding, that went missing. You know, it could be quite the thing to find, and we may have a lead for it. Could be with these goblins, if you know what I mean. I'm up for a bit of adventure if you are. On the other hand, they might just kill us all, eh?
Listen, I'm feeling great. My belly is full of wolf meat. I have plenty of spices. I'm up for going to find some new friends who have items that we can then take from their corpses.
I don't think they're friends, but I can go.
Same old want treasure.
So we
Yeah.
drops.
Give some more money. Is there money?
Same old, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old. Treasure.
Yes, it would be well used upon you, I think. Very good. Well then, I'm up for a bit of adventure as well. Here we go! Ha ha! Perhaps it's just the concussion talking, but I have a good feeling about all of this. Into the enemy's camp. Okay.
Someone slowly puts his eyeball back in his socket.
Traversing into the woods. So, you guys can all regain hit points by expending your hit dice. Findazzle regains a few as well. Nice. Okay. How many hit points, by the way, do you guys all have? Just out of curiosity.
I have 9. I never hit.
9.
9.
Out of curiosity, do temp hit points remain?
No, so those would disappear probably after the short rest.
This game's rigged.
What's that?
10.
10 is not bad.
How
I'm
come
at
these
11 now.
temporary
You're
hit
at
points
11.
aren't permanent?
Yes, thank you. If figurative and literal can mean the same thing now.
Can someone give me, so it's nighttime, the woods are dense around all of you. Can you someone give me a nature check?
Sure.
To try and, or survival, I'll take either, to try and track their way into this camp.
Okay. Ooh, that's a crit.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Well then, it is easy going as you follow little signs, these trails off through the
Like
darkness.
evil hideout this way, keep going to a goblin caravan theft
Right.
camp.
Findazzle's like, it's incredible. How are you finding your way so easily? I don't believe you. Eventually, it leads you
Just looking for his friends.
to a goblin hideout in a lightly wooded section of the forest. A badly damaged wagon serves as the goblin's makeshift home, and a pile of looted goods is heaped up in front of it, forming a crude throne. So it's like coins, but it's also just whatever you would loot out of backs of wagons. So there's lots of mundane goods, pots that are turned over, and barrels of kippered fish or whatever, right? Like piled up. And in the midst of all of this are a handful of goblins. That was a good enough roll that you managed to sneak in unnoticed.
Nice.
Yeah.
And lets you get eyes on 2 goblins who seem to be acting as lookouts on either side of the camp. Just standing around, looking exceedingly bored and like really bad lookouts. Just goblin lookouts, you know, just yeah. Or just like sitting there and picking at their butts or whatever. But lookouts. In the center is, and this is what this guy's really for, is the goblin boss. A bigger, tougher, nastier looking goblin. He has this leather choker inset with some little precious stones around his neck. And he is talking with an additional goblin who's standing there being like, any of you speak goblin?
I do.
Tristan.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can do comprehend languages if not. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you speak Goblin?
I do.
Excellent.
well, Tristan, why do you speak goblin, by the way?
Well, I did study. I had a tutor growing up, and it was one of the languages I had to work on.
They were teaching your tutor was like, here's the thing you need to know as a noble.
Yeah,
The
goblin.
goblin tongue.
Yeah. I mean, he was a real.
Kind of an eccentric.
It
guy.
probably-
Yeah, eccentric, really old school.
Probably looks good on transcripts.
Yeah,
Oh, and God, that's unexpected.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah,
yes,
it's
yes.
kind of like I didn't apply, so it was kind of all wasted anyway. So.
The goblin boss sits on his makeshift throne, all heaped up around him, this throne of loot, like damaged loot and trash, essentially, addressing or listening to this other groveling goblin address him. So you can hear him going, "No, I don't know. All the wolves got killed. I don't know. I don't know. Someone said they saw the ogre just wandering off. I don't know." This is like a few hours later or whatever. And the guy on the throne is just nodding, going, Slowly stands up.
Uh-oh.
And he's like, I didn't have anything to do with it. It just did. I don't know. They had some sort of orc or something. And then there's just like, as the goblin strides and gets a little bit closer, he just gently lifts up the chin of the goblin on the ground, and then his arm of the goblin boss begins to grow larger, more muscular, and hair starts to sprout all over it, and long clawed fangs come off of it, and just viciously slashes the goblin across the face.
Oh.
And the goblin continues to shift and change until it takes the form of a goblin-sized werewolf. He's still smallish, still a little bit smallish, shifting and changing, and just starts to growling, his voice becoming deeper, and just thrashing this goblin until it's just a battered hole of the.
And Pragma can tell by the howl, even though he can't understand him.
Matches
he's like,
it.
He's like, that's the
How we heard earlier.
Yeah.
Useless! You're useless!
He says, picking him up, I need more wealth! He says, throwing the guy down onto the ground.
Not your excuses! More for Zeke, the Goblin King!
Pragma goes, what is a greater wealth than friendship? We have plenty of people here to give him the greatest amount of friendship ever. I think we talked to him.
I don't think it's.
No.
All the other goblins on the outskirts of the camp are just like
give you a gift,
suddenly
but
paying
you can't
attention again. And they're like,
Lost my ogre. Lost my other goblins. This is a setback.
the brooding werewolf goes and like sits down on his little like makeshift throne again and just starts like scratching his claws along like, you know, the beaten up old like wagon wheel that like makes his like armrest. You know, pulling up little curls of wood as he does it. So werewolf, clearly,
Like
Just
nails
a
in
lycanthrope of some sort. I don't know if you guys have at least heard about these things and stories of them.
Yes.
Findazzle's. I changed my mind. I think this was a mistake. We should probably just walk. We could leave, really. I don't think this is a good idea. Have any of you ever fought werewolves before? They're mean. They're very nasty. They're very, very bad. I think we should just go.
Dude, I feel like this is a business opportunity. The werewolf pelts go for an astronomical amount in any black market. So I would say,
You're going to get it.
well, I mean, if he's amenable to talk, but it looks more like he's kind of a jerk.
It's true. I skin a werewolf. You're mad. You're crazy enough.
Well, I'm not going to
Jack
explain it a
say
lot.
skin werewolf.
Yeah, I mean, again,
No, wait a minute. Do you know what you're getting into? You can't just hurt a werewolf. I mean, they're immune to everything except magic weapons.
Oh.
And silver. Do you have any silver? I mean, I don't have any silver.
I might. I have an alchemist kit.
Oh. Wow.
Powdered silver or something like
Brad,
that.
my friend.
I mean, that might do, but it's like a...
We can do.
Magic.
I also have a disguise kit. So
Disguise yourself.
I could begin gluing patches of brilliant fabric to Samo, and he could pose as the Werewolf King, which I believe is above the Goblin King.
King?
Oh,
Yeah.
so big. Sorry, yeah. So we could deceive him, right?
By a power of Samo?
I could be your entourage, like, oh, you're amazing, King Werewolf, right?
Might be the concussion talking, but that's brilliant.
So
Of course.
I just start taking.
I'll stay here in the woods and keep an eye out.
Just take various like patches like find like the wolf hairs that were like left on from my suit from the earlier night and start like just putting them into the goo that's already
This
on
is terrible.
Samo.
This sounds like a very Jacob and Esau situation, like Old Testament situation
So
right now.
you're using the peck oil essentially to kind of adhere
Right.
patches of wolf pelt that you basically had left over from slaughtering and skinning those wolves earlier or
sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know if this is out. I don't know if this is
like
out of
the
character
worst
or
idea.
how we want to proceed.
Worst idea I've ever heard, but I'm so into it.
Okay.
Let's do it
Make a
anyway.
deception check.
I mean, I feel like our options are fight these guys or do some really dumb things and then have to fight these guys. So
Let's
I
do
feel
some
like
dumb
that feels
things.
like
And
Can I-
Prime was trying to create some like powdered silver to put on the magic weapon.
Oh yeah.
The magic weapon. The magic weapon will work by itself.
Okay. Then
But if you had silvered powder, I would say that could add at least. That would make at least the first hit from a weapon be counted silvered for somebody else's weapon because they're all magic.
Yeah, could I borrow some for arrows? I can dip arrowhead.
Oh yeah, okay. You do like 6 arrowheads.
Yeah.
Out of that much. That's
Alright.
smart. So you start doing that while he's okay. Okay, very
I'm getting
good.
patched up.
Can I help you?
I can
Is there-
cast the grease spell. I could grease some.
yeah. Is there any way that we could perhaps aid in this, just making the best werewolf disguise?
Yeah,
Yes.
like there's a sense of style. I've got a high deception as well.
Yeah,
I'll
okay,
help you
let's
out.
do it.
You know,
Okay,
is that
so
okay?
feel free to roll with
Give me-
advantage. Then is what we'll say. Or
Okay.
why don't you
Yeah,
both? Each
whatever
of you
you-
roll, and we'll use the higher result.
Well, we're trying
Okay,
to make
yeah,
him
that
a
sounds-
werewolf orc king. You're from nobility, so you have
Yeah.
a sense of how.
Yeah,
Right.
procedure, how to
Put a
walk. I
crown
I'm
on.
coaching you how to
we
walk.
have. This is the montage, right? It's just like a makeover montage.
Yes.
Like you come out where it's like, he's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
We come,
pretty
you
people,
come out a
right?
few times and we're just like, And then finally on the last one, we're like,
So I rolled up a 16.
Oh, you got yours. You picked.
Okay.
Mine's terrible.
16. Love that. I had to do that in secret, but that's okay. I got my roll here. Very good. All right. So after a short and entertaining montage, rolls for comfort.
You are terrified.
After a short and entertaining montage,
Yes.
you look indescribable. So you've just, I don't know.
It's not
really hard for
good.
me
It's
to
not
imagine.
good. I'm sure it's
Just
not
hold
good.
your space. Just hold your space.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's pose. Great. So yeah, so we can kind of imagine you're just covered with bits of stray fur, and there's like that's probably bits of dirt smeared over you and stuff like that. And that's just like, very good. Okay. I'm going to prepare my rope trick spell in case I need to escape into an extra-dimensional space. But you guys, go ahead. It's all you, Samo. Get in there.
so Pragma is going to take this moment to be like, look, when approaching a new friend, it's best not to have a weapon so that he can see. So Pragma decides, keep your sword floating behind your giant body, and if anything gets hairy, he looks around, he's like, friends love puns.
Or if we wear out our welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
To moon. Anyways.
To moon.
And just have it behind you so you can whip around and grab it.
Well, the light's effective too. It'll
That's
Yeah.
clever. So you could do
tingly.
that with this. The way
I
it
would
kind of
look
works is
like a
it floats
god.
wherever you like let go of it when you say the command word. So you could just like have it right behind your back, say Samo, and then it would just be hovering there
So you look like you're just entering peacefully.
and just radiating light.
Yeah, that's all part of it.
Yeah.
Of course, if you say your name again, it'll fall, but that's fine.
Clink. Samo.
Okay, so I guess you set yourself up like that. Okay, good. Now just walk into the camp.
I'll go with him. I'll be your entourage.
Okay.
Who's walking in fast?
Not you for sure. Same for sure. I'll be right to your side.
Samo, you step into the clearing.
Hello.
They all heads turn towards you. What? Yes. What? How do you make your entrance?
Bow down. Bow down.
Pragma just whispers, we prize your ready action.
Can I say in Goblin, like, all hail the king, and like fix my clothes before I kneel?
Oh, that's right.
That helps.
Yeah,
Goblin.
Do that.
Kill them, kill these ones. The other goblins are very confused. Okay, so you do look.
I look amazing. Like a hot mess.
You definitely
I
don't
just
look like you're just an
imagine
orc
it's like-
walking in, but I think he's just confused as hell about what you
I
are.
feel like it's like that moment in The Princess Bride when they like get under the giant like
Yeah.
all like
And
like,
the apocalypse
they're
comes.
like real yeah, that's like all the only thing
That
that's
is what
going in
we're
my
doing
mind.
here.
That's
Yes,
100%
exactly.
what we're doing.
Oh, you're making that kind of entrance. Oh no. Okay, I got you. Oh, that's okay. It's the shock and awe approach. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you? What is this?
King.
Okay, you make an
King.
intimidation check,
Okay.
and with assistance because you're just like
Deception, like,
groveling and bowing.
bow before your king, you know?
Great, that's very good.
13.
13's not bad.
6.
The goblin boss falls backwards and
What are you? Where from thou comest? No, the curse from the Tanglebriar Forest pursued me here.
he says he starts grasping at his neck.
Can't breathe. Can't breathe.
He says he starts stepping backwards in terror. And
Great.
he rips away the necklace, and you can see he's got this lacerated scar all the way around his neck. That almost looks like a necklace of briars, or if someone tried to garrote you with barbed wire fence or something like that, but you could regenerate. Yeah. just
Great.
this nasty, it's covered up. He's clutching at his throat, going, "No!
Track me all the way here. Who are you? Did they send you? The dark spirits."
He says, recoiling in only you can understand any of this.
We are coming for you! And I like make my hair flip as I point at him.
Attack?
He drops to his knees, bowing down, going,
Please. Oh God, no. Please.
Down the great
I know I shouldn't have run. I shouldn't have fled. Please spare me.
he says, cowering on the ground. All right, Finda's going, like ready to like. It's whacking. What do we do?
Where
Who's up? Who's up?
All the goblins are like, the goblins, by the way, the 2 lookout goblins rolled better than the king and are like, looking at you like, they're ready to attack, and then they're like, huh? Okay. And, like, they put down their stuff, they're just like waiting, and the king is like, on the ground with his hands in front of him, bowing down to you guys. So, would you guys be waiting to see what they're doing, or would you guys be taking any actions right now?
We're watching all this.
Yeah, we're like poking up our heads from the bushes.
You have.
And then I'm about to be like, say
Oh! So now that he's
Oh, do I wait?
as he's groveled down, you can see that the seat, like the backrest of this throne that he was sitting on, is a highly polished mahogany box, and it is inscribed with, like, carved into and inlaid with mother of pearl, a royal crest, a royal seal that comprises of a fortified harbor and a rampant goat. So it's like a goat on its hind legs, and then over like it's just a very nice crest, and there's like a little silver lock on it, but it looks nice. It just makes the heart of his throne.
Demand tribute. Demand tribute.
Who said that? What?
Tribute.
Like, your king, your curse demands tribute. And I like, a breeze comes up to blow through my hair as I slowly point to the box on the throne. And
Great.
you shall live.
Of course. Tribute. Tribute. Grab the box. Bring it to me, my sons.
And then like the goblins are like they start to pull it out of like the throne, and like a bunch of trash falls down as they take it away. And as that happens, the breeze causes a patch of your fur to start to fall off. You make a give me a check here to see how successful you are, to see if they're going to notice that or not. Deception's perfect. Give me a deception check.
11.
11 opposed by Zeke's 13.
Oh, no, it's a 14. It's 14.
The
Sorry.
fake outs. Very good.
Sorry, I thought it was a 6.
Deception.
Yes!
Sorry, because I
Deception
ran it
roll.
this way, but it
Deception.
had the dot,
Deception.
so it's the 9. But so I add the 5, so that's 14.
You succeeded by 1 point against his 13.
Oh no. The cursed mange is affecting him. Hurry! Take the box. Leave us be. Please. Do not destroy me, I swear. I swear I should never turn to the cursed grove of the Tanglebriar. Whatever you wish, king.
The goblins hand you this mahogany box. You grab it, and you can. It's heavy. There's clearly something in there.
I'm like holding it. And then it's like, you have saved yourselves. Take your puny lives.
Yes,
Move from here.
with all of our wealth and treasure. Very good.
Perhaps
Goblins!
we should back out while we're ahead.
They say I'll make another big roll for that if you want to make them leave all their treasure behind. But with that, unless you're pushing, you guys are allowed to back out of the camp as he grovels there on the
I'm
ground.
backing out.
You're backing out of the box.
Yeah.
I want to roll to
Excellent.
see if they leave their treasure.
No, I think.
Oh, do you want to? I can roll.
I know.
We're good. We're
No,
good.
you already made your decision on that. I
Sorry.
think.
It's too late. I'm already losing patches.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got.
it's,
I mean, I
Put
could
them all ahead.
if we wanted to throw a Hail Mary, I could cast Friends on this guy.
Oh.
But, yeah, he'll
gonna
figure
back
out
out.
that he was enchanted
Quit
about
while
a
we're
minute
ahead.
later. Yeah,
Probably
so-
not.
go.
Probably not. All right, guys, this is your last chance. Anyone who's watching to tip We're gonna do the giveaway here for 1 month. Thank you. For 1 month of Dungeon in a Box in about 5 minutes or
Do
so.
it.
Oh my
Get
God.
your tips going.
So
Tippity tip to get that.
$1. That's exclamation point tip, finesse, exclamation point tips. Put that in there. That'll show you how to give your tips, guys. $1 enters you to win a sweet Dungeon in a Box. That includes the maps, the minis, the flat plastic minis, the tiles. It's a double-sided map. This also comes with the adventure tracker and the world map. The adventure tracker, what's that? We're going to show that in 1 second, guys. So you can jump in there now. Exclamation mark tips. $1. There's only 3-4 people in there right now with a chance to win. So this is a great freaking deal.
Chances are good. Yay.
Aftermath. You guys return to the camp. The characters are cheered as you guys return, coming back with this box. Caravan Master sits like is like getting everybody like ready to leave. It's like we're not seeing them again. No, don't even bother digging a grave. There's gonna be nothing left. And then you guys come back through, and he's just gobsmacked.
Same old.
Your sword hits the ground. Okay. The caravan just rallies around you guys with like, oh my god, save the caravan, and all this stuff, and everyone survive. Effusive praise is heaped upon you. Caravan Master gives you a hearty slap on the back, you spellcasters.
Thanks.
Good job. You've done one job.
We're friends now.
The next day, the next morning, you depart again for the city. After a few more days of travel, the woods thin, and eventually the sparkle of the distant sea can be seen on the horizon. From out of the rolling farmland rise the towering walls of Greyhaven, the greatest city in the west. As you guys approach closer and closer, you can see these massive stone walls rise up before you, the huge gates which are flung open, so much bigger than the city you left. These thousands of people live here. Streams of traffic coming in. There's a cry overhead as a griffin or a hippogriff or something like that soars overhead, trailing like colorful banners behind it into the city. You guys all level up to level 2.
Yay!
Next session we'll pick up in a month at level 2 in the second part of the adventure. The streets are called Streets Unseen, which we'll get to. Before we do that, however, Findazzle comes out to you guys, kind of as the caravan has wound down, and goes, well, I took a bit of a look at that box you brought back to me. It was locked, arcane lock actually, and I was able to consult some of my books. It belongs to the Duke of Greyhaven, the nominal leader actually of the town.
Duke?
Yes, basically the most powerful and important person in town. That's who it was supposed to be transported to. It's arcane locked though. I mean, I feel a bit naughty, but I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Should I pop the lock on it? Or?
Oh, yeah.
But
What's in the box?
I just worry that we might incur the wrath of the Duke. I mean, should we just bring it to him and give it to him, and that'd be nice?
We could be rewarded handsomely.
Are you able to lock it again?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we're definitely. Sorry.
What's in that box?
Larconus Springotius. Lock
Just-
pops open. You guys creak it open.
This is goblin shit. Because they've been using it as their toilet.
Oh no! You missed the hole that carved at the top. Inside is just a black silk pillow with little silver tassel around the edge, and resting upon it are 6 perfectly round marbles, like black, luminous or lustrous marbles, almost like pearls. Pick it up, you can see that they're like glass, and inside they're just pitch black. I dare say, I believe these are beads of force.
Beads of force?
Yes. Quite a rare magic item, to be honest. They're quite powerful. Oh, by the way, the box you guys uncovered looks exactly like this box. I should have done some sort of tie. Never mind. But it is this size and shape. Okay, so anyway, beads of force, DMG page 154. You guys can check that out later. But they're kind of a cool little magic item.
And could you give us a gross estimate on how much they might be worth so we know what to negotiate for when we meet the Duke?
Oh dear. Hard to say. I'm not sure there's anyone in this town who could afford to buy them. 6 of them, maybe. I mean, it wouldn't be a monetary exchange. It would be more exchange in terms of favors or something like that.
Land, title.
Oh,
yeah, see?
yeah.
This is where I'm getting at.
Yeah, you know, that's where it really is.
We need to find an aristocrat or something who's interested in trading for land or something. But I don't think the Duke would be very happy if we tried to trade it back to him. Anyway, lock the box. Do you guys take the beads out, or give them back the empty
In the
box?
box.
Should I take?
No, I mean like I don't want to lose the
No.
marbles.
What do beats of force do?
Okay, yeah, just for expeditious sake, you throw one, and it bursts, and if you throw it at whatever you throw it at, gets trapped within a sphere of pure force. It's like quite large, actually, big enough to fit that ogre fellow into. You know, it can be tricky to hit them exactly right sometimes, but there's no way in or out. Traps them there for I forget exactly how long it is, a minute or a year or something like that, but it's quite good.
Oh, either or.
Yeah, so it's actually not bad. Okay, very good. Nice. Lovely. So you have the boxes. You guys level up, and you guys arrive at the gates of Greyhaven. Each box gets you up about 1 level per adventure. It's 12 boxes. You hit level 10 by the last one.
Great.
Subscribe for a year. I think we should do our giveaway.
Yeah.
Give it away, give it away, give it away.
No.
Giving them 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, people are jumping in. People have got a minute. Let's check it out.
1 minute.
Very good. All right, guys, that was adventure numero.
Yay!
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
That's so awesome. That box is amazing.
There's all sorts of content. That was like the shortened up version of it.
It's awesome.
Amazing amount of stuff in there.
There's a ton of stuff, right?
And that guide, you have so many things in there. That's
Tons
great.
of stuff. You get, like I said, the maps and the tiles, so you can run them for that. The minis and the flat plastic minis. So you do get everything you need to like run the final encounter each time. There's all sorts of other stuff we didn't get to. There's an owl bear, and there's a magical bush with like
Owl bear?
Bear who's an owl.
I was waiting for that owlbear. Owlbears are my favorite.
Didn't have time to put the owl
They're
bear.
super adorable.
More adorable than that ogre? Couldn't be.
I don't know.
Any bird and
Every
bear
time
combination.
I've run this so
support.
like however many times I've run this, tons of times, and every time it plays out totally differently with what you guys do. Yeah, so it's lots of fun. If you guys just want to subscribe to the box and get a whole year's worth or a month or time, dungeoninabox.com, check that out.
Yeah.
You can also find us, we'll be at Gen Con this year, or Dungeon in a Box and me will be at Gen Con this year, along with all the great saving throw people. So find us there. I'm actually going to be I'll be at Gen Con doing a giveaway for Dungeon in a Box. So if you're a subscriber or if you're just interested, I'll be giving out like a complete mini box that has kind of this but smaller and a little bit less. I'm doing a meetup. If you're interested in that, go to dungeoninabox.com, sign up for the email and find out more. Yeah, Gen Con, that'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
And then otherwise, Saving Throw, we've got a lot of great content coming up later today. In fact, starting in about an hour. Yeah, there's a Harry Potter game. Woo, Savage Worlds Harry Potter.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right. So
Wizardry.
stay tuned for more
I love
excitement.
wizardry.
All right, how are we doing? On my monitor here?
Yeah.
I have to turn it on.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it is on. Let's find out who won the giveaway.
Will it be Cosima, T-Boys, or
It
almost as
says-
cool?
Daddy
Nice
wants-
dice.
Giveaway. Perfect Cosima.
The odds were in your favor.
Boom.
Odds are
So
totally in your favor.
You win this whole adventure. So awesome, guys. So we'll go ahead and give that to you.
Congrats.
In the next few days here, we can probably send that out. Just whisper to us what your address is, the best shipping address for you. Our mods will help you with that. We'll get that out to you. That's totally free. Thanks so much, guys. So find us, find me at Gen Con. There's more information on that. Go to the website to learn more about the product in general. This will hopefully be a monthly event, so we'll try and get you guys back to the table here next month. We'll go through box 2, and we'll keep the adventure rolling.
I like it.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
Thank you
Thanks,
for
guys.
tuning in, guys. Till next time. Catch you later.
Bye.